You're almost there, but don't panic. There's still more music to come before you're completely engulfed in the blissful embrace of that little light you see in the distance. Soon you'll be healed, forgiven, and refreshed, free from all trauma, pain, guilt, and shame. You may even forget your own name. But before you dwell in that house forever, here's 30 minutes of easy listening to some slow tracks on 103.5 Dawn FM. You're almost there, but don't panic. There's still more music to come before you're completely engulfed in the blissful embrace of that little light you see in the distance. Soon you'll be healed, forgiven, and refreshed, free from all trauma, pain, guilt, and shame. You may even forget your own name. But before you dwell in that house forever, here's 30 minutes of easy listening to some slow tracks on 103.5 Dawn FM. You're almost there, but don't panic. There's still more music to come before you're completely engulfed in the blissful embrace of that little light you see in the distance. Soon you'll be healed, forgiven, and refreshed, free from all trauma, pain, guilt, and shame. You may even forget your own name. But before you dwell in that house forever, here's 30 minutes of easy listening to some slow tracks on 103.5 Dawn FM. You're almost there, but don't panic. There's still more music to come before you're completely engulfed in the blissful embrace of that little light you see in the distance. Soon you'll be healed, forgiven, and refreshed, free from all trauma, pain, guilt, and shame. You may even forget your own name. But before you dwell in that house forever, here's 30 minutes of easy listening to some slow tracks on 103.5.
You and me together.
We are live.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the CNC headquarters. Happy Wicked Wednesday.
Happy Wicked Wednesday.
Spooky season is officially here. It is October 2nd.
October 2nd.
How's everybody doing?
Hope you guys are doing amazing. We already see that you guys are lighting up the chat.
Hopefully, all of you are in the spooky spirits now.
Yeah.
Ojalá, because you got no choice. 29 days till Halloween. You got no choice. Better late than never, but still,
If you thought it was in your face before, now it's going to be even more in your face,
yeah,
right?
You cannot escape it.
Yeah, you cannot escape
Wherever
it.
you go, it's going to look
Yes.
crazy. Who do we have in the chat? We got Juan, Ken.
Hi, Juan. Hi, Kevin.
What's up, Kevin?
Hi, Kevin.
Ready?
Hi, Ready.
Hi, Sam. How are you?
Hi, Sam.
We got Jude. Kira
Hi,
P.
Jude.
Good to see you, Kira. Welcome.
Kira.
Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Daniel, Very Sports Highlights.
Hi, Daniel.
Derek.
Hi, Derek.
Joker. Ronnie.
Hi, Joker. Hi, Ronnie.
Gina. Hi, Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Skywalker Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Dang. Troy celebrating 7
We're already
months.
ringing the bell with the
Let's
member-versary.
Troy McDonald, all the way from Maine. Shout out to Maine.
Troy, happy 7-month member-versary to you.
7 months. 7 months as a member. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Troy. Troy says, hi from Maine and happy October.
Happy October.
Spooktober. We're glad to have you,
Yes.
Troy. We're
I love
glad
that
to have
message,
you.
yeah.
Thank you
Shout
so
out to
much.
Maine. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. I was keeping an eye on the game. I know some of you guys are already talking about it.
Where are we at?
Oh, the Padres won.
Oh, okay, so that's who we're going to be playing
Yeah,
on
so
Saturday.
the Dodgers are going to be playing the Padres on Saturday. I didn't want it, but it's going to be a good game for baseball. For the sport.
That was our prediction, right?
Yeah, I was like, we're
Yeah.
probably going to get the Padres. I would have taken Atlanta. I like our chances better, but it's all good. Bring it on. Bring it on, San Diego.
That would
Bring
have
it
been
on.
an interesting one for me.
I
Atlanta
agree.
versus LA.
Yeah, because she's from Atlanta, so.
Yeah, well, I was
Or she-
raised in
she grew up
Atlanta,
over there.
but I'm from here.
Hola, Garcia.
Hola,
Hi,
Garcia.
Michelle. Happy Wicked Wednesday. Trolling Carnage says, what's up? Happy Wicked Wednesday. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Ronnie says, I like your Halloween decorations.
Thank you.
We've been enjoying them, and now even more I woke up today and I was like, okay, soak them all in.
Yeah. Countdown is on.
Countdown is really on.
So if you guys are new here, this is our talk show. We pretty much go over all the updates, theme park wise here in SoCal. Any news, music news, food news, movies that we've been watching, what's coming, what to expect, and just all around. Just like to have fun. We are enjoying a drink today.
Yes.
Our first drink of the week.
I know you guys were yesterday. We're like, where are your drinks? We are just sticking to the regular, the White Claw Surge.
How long
You
have
guys
we
aren't
had
familiar?
these cups for?
Forever.
5-6 years.
Yeah.
Holy moly! Shout out to your friend who made
Yeah.
these for us.
Shout out to one of my best friends. I put in the order and she made them for us. So they do have our names on the back. So mine says Crystal and then it says Cris.
Mine says Cris.
And it has the bride and Frankenstein, which he's also right here.
Yeah, this is our Frankie. We call him Frankie. We bought him at Home Goods. Like,
He's been with us for a few years
oh my
too.
gosh, yeah, like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
He's,
This year we're keeping our bracelets in there.
he doesn't have a brain.
Yeah.
It's empty up here, so it's like a holder. You can put whatever you want. We put candy in here.
Yeah.
This year, yeah, like Crystal said, we have wristbands. These are all the wristbands from the media events that we've gone to, or
the haunts that we've been to.
the haunts we've been
so
to,
far.
Halloween Horror Nights. Oh.
We got an ad. Let's let the ad play. There we go.
Every time we go to Halloween Horror Nights, we get early access. They give us a bracelet, a wristband, because it has a date on there. So we're just throwing all the Halloween stuff in there this year.
For this year.
Mr. Feeney's here. What's up, Mr. Feeney?
Hi, Mr.
Good to
Feeney.
see you. Circle City Gabriel. Good to see you, Gabriel. How are you?
Gabriel.
Hi, Jordy. Happy Spooktober.
Yes, make sure you guys, as you're coming in, slash the like button.
Gina says, I love your Halloween decorations. Where did you get the pumpkin?
Thank you. Which pumpkin?
I think this one.
This one, I believe we got it at Home Goods too. Let me see. For some of them, we haven't even taken out. Oh, no. This one is from Michael's. A few years ago. I don't know if they have it this year. I think we got it like 2 years ago at Michael's.
We've had it for a while. We actually have found a lot of really cool things at Home Goods, right?
Yeah, we make sure to, like, at least every year pick 1 or 2 things up that are new.
I agree.
But we do such a great job at always putting everything away and keeping everything safe. So yeah, a lot of the things have been with us for a few years. Yeah.
Royals will be playing against the Yankees. Yeah, I saw Detroit. Detroit won as well, right? So Royals beat. Who were they playing? I forgot who they were playing. But I was keeping my eyes on the last game right now. So
We also have adventures with Yoshi Artode in the chat. He said, "Hola, cientos,
Yeah.
feliz miércoles. Loving the red background of the room."
Thank you.
Thank you.
we need to film our video,
I know.
our outro. We just need the outro.
Okay,
Should we
yeah.
do it tonight?
Yeah, if not tonight, then tomorrow.
Oh, 'cause
because I already have to.
We have more. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be up by Friday. I promise.
Yeah.
How about this? Friday morning, you guys wake up to a new video, all of our spooky decorations. Would you guys enjoy that? It's Friday. Some of you guys might be at work or at school, and to get into the Halloween spirit right before the weekend.
Yeah.
How about that? Should we do that? How does that sound? Does that
Yeah,
sound
and
good?
I also do want to encourage, if you want to kind of get a sneak peek of how we do it, we do have past videos of how we've decorated our place in the past, and all of them are amazing, so go check them out.
It's a
as
fun
well.
little video.
It is.
So we just have to literally film the outro. But
Yeah.
by the end of the night, we're so tired sometimes.
I know.
I don't want to do it.
Or sometimes we just want to have dinner.
Or just hang out. I promise you guys, by Friday morning,
Yeah.
you guys are gonna wake up to a brand new video showing off all of our Halloween decorations this year.
Yes.
Let's do that.
We do have Queen J Jen in the chat.
How
She
you
said,
doing,
"Hey
Jen?
guys, I'm exhausted. We wanted to say hi, and we'll ninja watch. No problem.
Thank you so much for stopping by,
Get
Jen.
some
We
rest.
appreciate it.
Yes.
Sandy says, "Hi CNC, I'm watching you guys mid-air during my flight landing in Vegas in 3 hours.
God, Sandy.
How exciting! How exciting, Sandy!
Yes.
Is it a business trip or is it for pleasure, Sandy? Are you out there to have fun or are you out there to work?
We're just curious, or both. You could do both.
I was gonna say, if there's a place you can do both,
It's Vegas.
it's Vegas. Actually, you have to do both. Otherwise, it's a crime.
when we go, we do both.
It's a crime if you
Yeah.
don't do both. You got to do both.
Even the times that we're like, no, this is just gonna be for fun, no, we end up out there working.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yes.
Q is here. What
But
up,
hope
Q?
you have an amazing trip, Sandy.
Saludos a Q. Órale, órale.
Hola,
RTL.
Q.
What's up, RTL? Good
Hello,
to see you.
RTL.
Are you guys doing the first HHN next week on the Wednesday, first Wednesday? We just might. I remember last year we did. So I think we just might go next Wednesday and have like a HHN Wicked Wednesday special edition. I remember doing that last year,
Yeah.
just to go see what it's like on the first Wednesday. And a
first
lot of you
Wednesday.
are looking forward to Wednesdays, so we might go the first Wednesday. So,
So
now
are
you,
we.
you know what to expect
Yeah.
the following weeks after that.
Not just because we feel like Wednesdays are on the slower side of things, but then also sometimes I feel like I don't want to wait till Thursday.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy Wednesdays.
I agree.
Like usually by Wednesday I'm already itching. I'm like I want to go to like HHN.
Let me in.
Yeah. So I love it when they
agree.
do have Wednesdays around.
Yeah, for sure. Really quickly, we have our friends Becky and Eli in the chat. What's up, you
Becky
guys?
and Eli.
Dropping by to leave our like. Thank you so much, you guys, for slashing that like button.
We love you guys.
I'm sure
yeah,
you guys know
are out
who-
there also crushing it with all the haunt events. It's
Absolutely.
always nice to, even though it's just hi and bye, a chit chat here and there. It's always nice to see you guys. Yeah.
Real recognize real. Thank
Yeah.
you guys. You guys
We
are
love
amazing.
you guys. Yes.
I'm sure everybody knows who Becky and Eli are.
Yeah.
The legends, Becky and Eli.
Amazing.
You guys are amazing. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, friends.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
friends.
it. Happy Spooktober. We got an update from Sandy. Where'd it go?
Oh, is she gonna let us?
Did I see it? Oh yeah, visiting my brother. He lives in Vegas, driving down to HHN on Sunday.
Oh my God!
How exciting!
An eventful week.
How exciting! Truly, aloha! And we
Hi,
got
Shirley.
Justin. How are you, friends?
Justin, hello everybody. Thank you for joining us on another edition of Wicked Wednesday.
Yeah, it's not Wicked inspired by the Wicked movie, but let's just go with it. That's what Justin said.
we can actually use that now. That's a good one.
All right, let's go ahead and start with the announcements today. Do you want me to
Yes.
start with that, or do you want me to
Let's
do
see.
it? I'll let you start it.
All right, so we are officially 29 days away from Halloween.
The final countdown.
Even for us, I feel like that's not enough time because, we said it before, but this year we feel like we don't want to spend our actual Halloween day at HHN.
Yeah. It is a Thursday.
So it's crunch time for us too because we're trying to find a fun event to attend to, something different. So yeah, babe, we have 29 days.
To figure it out.
Yeah, and then I think costumes too.
Yeah.
I was already looking up costumes last night.
I really want to go to Escape Halloween.
I know he does.
I really
he keeps
do.
bringing it up. We had agreed that we were gonna probably skip out this year, but now we're both looking at it. We just always have so much fun when
Yeah.
it comes to Escape.
Maybe if we just do one day, we'll see. But it's our tradition.
Yeah.
It's our tradition to go. Last year, thanks to our friends at Rave Box, we were able to go
Shout
Saturday
out to
night.
the Rave Box.
Yeah, so
They invited us out.
we'll see if we can do one day, one night at Escape. That'd be so much fun.
Yeah,
then.
it's
But-
just such a big tradition that it doesn't feel like it's October if we don't go to Escape.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's what we look forward to the most. Like every year we
Yeah.
look forward to dressing up because we go to Rave
Yeah.
out in San Bernardino Friday and Saturday. It's Escape. We've been doing that for 7 years.
Yeah.
We've already gone 6 times except 2020, obviously.
Yeah.
I think 6 times. But anyways, yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know. I want to dress up. I want to do something fun. If it's not that, there's plenty of other shows.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, Escape, it's pretty much a Halloween festival.
Yeah.
In San Bernardino.
So we'll see. We'll see.
We'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah. 84 days till Christmas. Boo.
Wow.
Some of these parks already have Christmas Christmas merch out. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw someone post over at Universal. They're already putting Christmas lights on.
Christmas lights? I thought you were going to say ornaments, but they have ornaments throughout the year.
I'm pretty sure I saw someone mention
my
Christmas lights are
God.
officially going up at Universal. We'll find out this week.
Yeah.
We'll be back at Universal very soon for like our fun updates and stuff.
I mean, you can't really blame them because they do have to do that transition like super fast
Yeah.
as soon as one holiday
takes time.
ends. Yeah, so it makes sense. I mean, at the stores we've already been getting Halloween decorations for a while. So
What else we got?
sorry, the Grinch.
The Grinch should wait.
Today is also National Smarties Day. Did you ever?
Shout out to all the Smarties. No, it's the candy.
Yeah, the
candy.
Were you into Smarties
I
today?
did not love Smarties, but
Yeah,
I didn't
you
hate
didn't
them.
hate them.
So I would eat them.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Did you guys like the Smarties? Son los dulces que parecen little tablets. They're
I'm
like
not
the
gonna
little
lie.
round ones.
I would get mad if I would get those for Halloween. When I would go trick or treating, I'd be like, "Who hands out Smarties?"
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that was me. I
That's
was
so
never a big
funny.
fan of them.
That is so funny.
But yeah, let us know in the chat if you are a fan of Smarties.
National Smarties Day, the candy. So if you guys have
Yeah.
some Smarties, go get them. Celebrate today. Take a few. Eat a few.
Yeah.
That's funny. What else?
Today is also National Fried Scallops Day.
Fried Scallops Day.
I know.
I put that on there because we've only had scallops like twice in our life.
Yeah.
The first time we ever had scallops,
It was at Prim.
No, I'm sorry. We've had scallops a lot with sushi. But
Oh, okay.
outside of sushi,
Where we just order it like as an appetizer dish.
The first time we ever had it was in Prim at the Prim Valley Resort and Casino. It was for our anniversary, so I splurged for us, and we went to the steakhouse.
Surprisingly, you guys, the steakhouse at Prim is really good.
Yeah, I got a prime rib and she got a New York steak, right? That's when she like fell in love with steak.
That's when I started loving steak.
Yeah, and then we ordered appetizer. It was scallops with like bacon and beurre blanc or
they
something.
They were so good.
And then one time I did make a scallops here at home.
Yeah,
so.
seared scallops here at home.
I cannot imagine having a shellfish allergy. And I know there's actually quite a few of you.
There is.
Yeah.
It's very common.
That sucks.
I know.
I can't imagine.
I couldn't do it either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And they can be expensive, but if you look out for a good deal, like we've seen them at a fair price, like not too long
At our
ago.
local wraps, we just have to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Because, especially with meats and, seafood, they tend to... They have a certain amount of days where they're fresh.
Yeah.
So sometimes they'll put them on special, so they just want to get rid of them. It is also National Custodian Day, so shout out to all the custodians out there from schools, from workplaces,
theme parks,
everywhere,
movie theaters.
Yeah, always doing a great job
offices.
in keeping all of our parks, everywhere we're at, super clean.
Thank a janitor.
Yeah.
Thank a janitor. You should.
Yes.
Alex says, "What's up, Cristal and Cris? If there was a horror-themed Jumanji where the slashers come out of the board game, would you play it?" Alec, that sounds amazing. I would play it for fun, knowing I could survive the night. Sure, but if in real life, I don't know.
I feel like even just the game itself, Jumanji, is a little scary.
Even Jumanji's intense.
Even without that theming, it's already intense.
Yeah, that's a great question.
I don't know what's in it for me.
There's already enough movies that are kind of in that realm, like tarot. Remember the movie Tarot, where you read the tarot cards. You get your cards read, and then that one comes to get you, or they come to life. What's the name of that movie?
I think we're thinking about the same one. The one where they would get possessed. Is that the one?
No.
It wasn't Tarot. Tarot was okay to me.
I'm thinking of another movie where... Okay, somebody please help me out. I'll give you 1,000 points to Gryffindor. What's the name of that movie? I think it was early 2000s, where it was about a video game, and this group of friends played the video game separately. But if you died in the video game, you died in real life. What was it? I can look it up, but I got too many devices right now. What was that movie? I think it's underrated. I've been meaning to rewatch it. It's a cheesy 2000s horror movie, but it was good. Does anybody know? Stay Alive. Is it Stay Alive? I think it is, Mr. Feedy. 1,000 points to Gryffindor. I'm pretty sure it's Stay Alive. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I want to rewatch that movie. But imagine a movie where it's like, or in real life, a game where these slashers and horror
I don't know
monsters
about
come to life.
I already have a hard time at these haunts, and that's without them even being able to get that close.
Yeah. Ricky says the Escape lineup is dope. Yeah. I want to see Nina Kravitz. I would love to go see Martin Garrix. Martin Garrix is like one of her favorite DJs.
Yeah, he's my favorite DJ.
It's me, Jedi says, are you guys doing Not Scary Farm? Yeah. Our next haunt outside of HHN most likely is going to be Scary Farm. We just haven't chosen a day yet.
Yeah, so we have Knots that we want to do, and then we also want to do Dark Harbor. Yeah.
Gio and Grace are here. Happy Wicked Wednesday, friends.
Guys.
Thank you. Christmas is in October, never too early. It is too early.
We also have Marco in the chat. He said, "Hey guys, just got in from my son's football practice.
Let's
hope you had a great practice, Marco.
Yeah, hope you had a great practice, Coach.
Yes.
Good to see you, Marco. Thank you." So Callie says Christmas lights near the Universal Plaza and Minions Cafe. Okay, thank you for the update. I saw it on Twitter. We got. I think Albert said JP and reported the lights were already up too. Dang. Crazy.
I'm not surprised.
Hi Teverly, happy October, our birthday month. We just had our Red Robin birthday burgers and bought our wedding dance. Oh my gosh, how amazing!
Was that
Teverly.
all today? Oh my god,
so awesome.
How exciting!
Good to see you, Teverly.
Yes.
I'm so happy for you guys. Thank you. I think JP Land's in the chat. What's up, JP?
Oh, speaking of,
shout out to JP Land.
Hi JP.
Good to see you, man. It was nice seeing you. It's always high and by with JP too.
We always run into JP.
Yeah, it's always just on the go. But like we said, you gotta
always out there crushing.
Real recognize real. Good to see you, JP. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I'm sure we'll probably see you this weekend somewhere.
We also have Sin City Angel in the chat.
What's up, Angel? Did you ever crush them and blow out smoke? I wouldn't. I did not do that. And I probably didn't.
Are you sure?
I probably didn't because I wanted to actually eat them.
Wow, that's the only reason.
Crystal can attest to this, but when I have something I really like I'm nonstop.
Yeah, he'll be quiet. He'll just he won't take breaks. I mentioned this before. Even he's not that type that when he's eating, like he'll take not even a small break to take a sip of like his water. No, he'll eat his whole meal. I can't do that. I have to like drink and eat. He can't.
We had a movie night on Monday night.
Yeah. And I asked you like 3 times if you wanted to.
No, popcorn. Oh yeah, the popcorn. Yeah. I was like this the whole time.
Yeah.
Until my popcorn was gone.
And then I would like reach over and have our drink, and then I would be like, oh, do you want some before I put it back? And he'd be like, no. I asked him like 3 times and no, until finally he was done with his popcorn, and then he grabbed the drink.
That's so funny.
I'm like, I could never, especially even when it's something like so buttery and savory like popcorn. Like I need to like clear my palate from it for a little bit.
I just want all the flavors to stay there, so I keep going.
It's okay, babe. You're one of a kind.
Thank you.
I love you.
Kira says Smarties in the UK were little chocolate-filled, colorful tabs.
Oh,
what?
Right. Wow, that's
Chocolate-filled, colorful tabs. Do we have anything similar to that here?
Completely different from Smarties.
Our chocolate here is usually filled with caramel.
Our Smarties.
Or like little bite-sized cracker thingy, whatever's. I don't think we have anything like that. That's very, very unique. That's very shellfish of you. Boo! Hi, Jay. How are you?
Hi, Jay.
That Frankenstein looks like he had silver teeth.
Oh, my God. Wait, which one?
This one.
Hey.
This Frankenstein was a silver teeth kid. I could see it.
He's so cute.
He looks menacing,
He does.
I agree. Stay alive. Yeah, thank you for that. We got to hang out soon. We'll make it happen, JP. Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
thank you so
sure.
much. What movie did you guys watch yesterday? So after our live stream, really quickly, thank you so much everyone for joining us last night. Our desserts were pretty good.
It was a lot of fun, and if you didn't catch the live, we did make desserts. We ended up making horror spooky pies, and we made a apple cinnamon one. We made a pumpkin one, strawberry jam one, grape one. Our favorite one, if you want to take the time to make one, we would say the apple one.
The apple one.
That one was amazing.
So go to, where did I find that?
Ralph's?
No, but I'm like the aisle.
Oh,
The baking aisle and the canned aisle. Obviously, there's 2 different ones. The pumpkin one was in the baking aisle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I found this one at the canned aisle. But just go to your local store, buy a can where it says apple slices or apple filling for pies and stuff or whatever. But literally, it's gonna say apple filling for pies or filling, whatever. They were delicious. They were perfect.
Okay, I was not looking forward to the apple one, but that one was the best one. So just FYI, if you want to make those small little pies, do the apple one. They're amazing.
They were bomb.
Oh, and I used the rest of the dough today to make us breakfast. I made like some croissants for us.
Yeah, they were really good.
I made heart-shaped croissants.
What's the dealio? How you doing? Are we hitting HHN this week? That is the plan. We just don't exactly know when. Yeah, because we're starting to be blocked out Fridays and Saturdays now. So Friday for sure, Saturday for sure. We
have other plans, so we're just trying to map out the date for that.
So anyway, sorry, Angel said, what movie did you guys watch yesterday? So yesterday, by the time we cleaned up the kitchen and put everything back, I'm not gonna lie,
11, right?
I started feeling tired, so I laid down on the couch and then
pastries.
I think it was it was the milk.
He's not used to having pastries, so I feel like it hit you right away.
Hold on.
Oh, we got an ad. Yeah. Oh, here we go. It's so funny because I look over and he had that face like not just chilling on his phone, but like I could tell he was tired. And I was like, are you tired? And I already know, I was like, we're not going to watch a movie. And I was like, it's fine. Because I also wanted to like do other things.
I had to take advantage though, because she knows like if I'll tell her if I'm sleepy, like I'd rather. Sometimes I do get up and like do stuff if it's early enough, but if it's not early enough, then I'm like, I don't want to be up until 2 or 3 in the morning, you know. So I'm like, I take advantage.
I wanted to do a hair mask, so I was like, it's okay, go ahead and go to sleep.
Thank you. So our plan is to watch a movie tonight. That's what we're gonna do, and we'll talk about that segment in just a second. We got Park Thrills in the chat. What's going on, Ed and Kelly? Good to see you, friends. Spooky season is amazing for us. There's so much to do. There's no shortage of options. I guess we should just say it now. We hope fingers crossed. But the Haunted Car Wash does open up this weekend. They have 3 locations.
There's one in Duarte. There's the one in Anaheim, and then the one in Lakewood. Lakewood is
considered their LA location. They did message us and asked us if we wanted to go, and we said absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting on confirmation. We plan on going to the Haunted Car Wash this weekend. If you
Which
guys
is amazing.
Don't know what it is. It's You'll see.
Yeah, it's amazing because we had already, it was already in our plan to do it this year.
Yeah.
So it was nice of them to reach out. So yeah, hopefully we'll bring you guys that content really soon.
We'll probably make a small video and or go live at the same time,
Yeah.
which should be exciting. So no shortage of fun stuff to do. We did the haunted hayride last week, which we'll talk about in just a minute.
Yeah,
as well.
before spooky season did start, I went into it saying like, I don't know why I have such a great feeling this year that, everybody I feel like beforehand felt so excited.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been living up to how I felt beforehand. So
I agree.
I'm enjoying it. Everything that we've been doing has been amazing, and
It's been so much fun.
yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So
We still have
I'm
lots
happy.
to go.
Yeah.
Evil Mel, hi Mel. OMG, I have to share with you guys.
Hello.
I took my son to his first HHN on Sunday.
No way.
His birthday was on Friday, and Sunday we took him to celebrate. It was so much fun. You guys were right. It is fun.
Oh my God,
Evil Mel, we're so glad you had a great time.
So happy to hear that.
Yeah, and
that is amazing.
we had a few people mention it yesterday as well. Like HHN this year is just not the scariest
Yeah.
year.
Mm-hmm.
We are gonna unveil our week 4 rankings
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
in a little bit.
I can't believe it's already week 4.
I know this is gonna be week 5 starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
But this year is just more of a fun year. It's not so much of a scary year. It's just a fun. It feels like you're in some. It feels like you're in some of these movies.
You're immersed in the movies.
Yeah, that's what it kind of feels like. So glad your son had a great
Yes.
time. Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank
to
you so much for
him.
sharing. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Thank you.
What in tarnation? What's up, Mia? Yeah.
Hi, Mia.
Is that a monster or Frankie? This is our little Frank. We
Yeah.
call him Frankie.
Yeah, that's so funny because I look forward to when we do the Ghostbusters house. I love it when he says that. I'm always like, is he gonna say it? What is he gonna say it? Yeah.
I'm gonna try to clip that audio and
You
I'll
should.
use it for something because
Yeah.
it never fails. It always makes me laugh too. You have 2 Glamour Tramp buckets? Damn, Justin.
Oh, wow.
I'm still waiting on our iPhones. Kira says, do you guys ever sleep? How can you watch a movie after midnight during the week? True night owls.
We're night
I
owls.
know. Sometimes it does bite me in the butt. Like Sunday night, we did HHN, so we were up till like 2:30. We got home like at 3 because we closed out HHN. I was so exhausted on Monday. But every now and then we just get a burst of energy. But we are night owls.
I feel like I have too much energy sometimes. I wish it's crazy because sometimes even after HHN, after so much walking, I'll still come home and I'm not tired.
She's crazy. She's the crazy.
I'm not crazy. I don't know. I just have it.
I really think she is a vampire, to be honest.
I think in my past life, I think I was, and then some of it carried on. It's still in me. Yeah.
Whoa. Sounds kind of scary. All right, let's move on really quickly. Just talked about the Dodger game, but I want to remind you, friends, we are planning on having a watch party this Saturday. So Saturday, probably around 5 o'clock. There's a big UFC card if you're into
Yes.
MMA like we are. UFC 307 on Saturday. It is pay-per-view, so just giving you guys a heads up. But also the Dodger game is going to be at like 5:30ish, 5:38 or something random like that on Saturday
I think that's a perfect time for us.
against the Padres.
Yeah. Not too early, and
So if you guys are up for it, let's have another watch party. We'll set up the usual here on our couch. We can't show the screens.
Yeah.
We can't show that because we'll get copyrighted. We'll get in trouble.
Yeah, but we'll share some snacks and some drinks, and you guys will get to see our reaction. We'll chit chat in between.
Let's watch the Dodger game, the first playoff game of the season, and let's watch UFC and have some fun.
Yes.
So watch party on Saturday. I'll probably schedule it tomorrow to give you guys a heads up.
I don't think we've done a baseball game.
No,
Yeah.
this will be our first baseball
We've done
game.
soccer. We've done
Football.
we've done UFC. We've done football.
Boxing.
Yeah, this is gonna be our first baseball.
Yeah.
Um,
Baseball watch party.
Watch party.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And then hockey starts this month too. And we definitely want to go to a hockey
Okay,
game
we
this winter.
have
We have to go
to.
since we couldn't go to a Kings game last week. So we'll see you guys Saturday
Yes.
for that. Also, did anybody hear the news coming to local Wendy's near you?
I screamed when
All
I
the
saw
way
this.
from Bikini Bottom.
Yeah.
Starting October 8th, which is next Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday paper or Wednesday?
It's October
you had
8th.
said Wednesday. Let's see. Tuesday.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Yeah.
The Krabby Patty meal's coming to life.
The Krabby Patty meal.
We're gonna be able
Oh my god.
to buy Krabby Patties.
I was telling Chris, I'm like, do you think SpongeBob himself is gonna be back there, whipping up the Krabby Patties, like how we see him in the show?
He's this close to retiring, so I don't know if he's gonna make it out like that.
I don't know, babe. I don't know.
It's King Neptune. Making all the
But
patties at once.
You guys will see us there at Wendy's grabbing our Krabby Patties for sure.
Yeah, so look up, hopefully it's coming to a Wendy's near you. I think we might just make a video that day. Trying the Krabby Patty meal from Wendy's.
Yeah, we'll do our review for it.
And I saw someone say, they commented, like, I'm glad they're showing Wendy's some love for once.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be like a big chain like McDonald's or something.
Yeah.
No hate to McDonald's,
It
I'm
tends
just
to
saying.
be usually McDonald's, Burger King,
Yeah.
Has Carl's done
Shack in
anything?
the Box has done
Nope.
some stuff.
I don't think Carl's has done
No,
anything.
Carl's
Jack
doesn't.
has done some stuff with like Snoop Dogg and yeah.
Wendy's
That's
is getting
true.
some love. Wendy's is pretty good. It's
Yeah.
just, it's a little,
La
little
Wendy's,
pricier.
La Wendy's bringing the Krabby Patty.
Like, hey,
La
Wendy. La Wendy. There we go. So, yeah, that comes out on Tuesday. What's up,
Yes.
Andrew?
Hi, Andrew.
Let's see. I did watch the Madrid game, man. It was a heartbreaker. We were just all over the place. Just nobody got it together. Watch out for Dracula. Yeah, I'm telling you, Angel. I know she's a vampire. There's a reason why Dracula just is a
We're not
towards
going
you.
to talk about this right now. We are not going to talk about this right now.
Atletico lost. Also, the Champions League today. There was Champions League today, but this season, I was telling Crystal, it's the new season where they have a different format,
it's
right?
different, right?
36 teams, and the top 24 move on to the second round with a playoff playoff section in between. I'm talking about football, soccer. For those of you that know. But yeah, Real Madrid, disappointing loss today. Kind of embarrassing, to be honest, the way they played. It is what it is. We had our moments. We had 2 key moments in the last 7 minutes. Totally just wasted those chances. So
What was that?
okay.
Let's see. We have a couple people asking who do we have for the main event and the co-main event.
Okay.
Let's bring it up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the main card is stacked. So the main fight is the championship bout, Alex Pereira and Khalil. I got Khalil Roundtree. I got Alex Pereira, man. This guy's a freaking
He is.
beast.
He is a beast.
Alex is gonna wipe the floor with Khalil Roundtree. I'm sorry. There's no chance. I feel bad for Khalil Roundtree. Raquel Pennington and Juliana Pena. Juliana Pena needs to make a statement.
She does. It's already been a couple of
Fights where she's just like kind of just not look the same. Raquel Pennington, I feel too like she's kind of had it not the hardest. I'm going for Juliana Pena.
Yeah,
I want
me too.
Pena to end up with the gold again.
Yeah.
I think she can beat Raquel Pennington because Juliana Pena has that dog in her.
Yeah, for that one it is a little bit harder because again, yeah, they're at that same level where they're kind of like
They're very close.
Yeah, they are.
In talent wise, they're like.
But
they're
we'll
very
go for
close.
Juliana.
I'm gonna go for Juliana Pena.
Juliana.
Jose Aldo, Mario Batista. Jose Aldo is gonna retire after this fight because he's gonna lose.
You think
Calling
so?
it right now.
Yeah, he's been in the game for a while.
Yeah. You gotta go out on top sometimes. So there you go. Those are
Yeah,
our
we were
picks.
just talking about this the other day.
What else we got?
Did we say hello to Andrew? Hi,
What's up, Andrew? I know. I would have thought McDonald's too, but no, it was.
Ooh,
Chama!
Jeremy said I'm excited to try the pineapple frosty.
Part of the Krabby Patty. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. so I can have to
Liverpool. What
get
happened
that.
to Liverpool? Did they win? I'm sure they won, right? Last minute. Oh, Mo Salah scored. Second consecutive games, I believe.
Mia said I would have thought that McDonald's would have done instead of Wendy's.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, right now they have their whole
It's
collaboration with Crocs.
Yeah.
So that's why they're not. Right
It's
now.
an Alaskan bullworm. We did mention this to our members on Member Monday. We had a live stream with our members only on Monday, so I just want to mention it now. Might as well. Next week, they are planning to blow up the Tropicana. Boom.
Yeah. It's gonna be good.
Over in Vegas.
Yeah.
And we do plan on being there.
We're gonna make the trip out there.
We don't know the
together.
exact details for our trip, but they are planning on blowing up the Tropicana 2:30 in the morning, Wednesday morning. So Tuesday, boom, midnight. 2.5 hours later, Wednesday. It's going to be Wednesday, okay? Wednesday morning at 2:30 in the morning. They're planning on having a drone show and imploding the Tropicana.
Yeah.
I've never seen an implosion. I know you haven't either.
No.
It's kind of historic. So we're like, you know what? Why not? So we are planning on being in Vegas for a day or two.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The only reason why we really want to be there is not just because it's gonna be. Well, the main thing is it's gonna be a big part of history. But also, we've always had so much love for the Tropicana. We have so many great memories at the Tropicana.
I already miss it.
There, just by ourselves with friends. Yeah, we always had a great time there. So definitely want to be there.
We'll tell our stories next week when we're there live. I think we're gonna go live. We're waiting for more details on viewing areas, which I don't think they're gonna have.
Yeah.
They already announced the Oyo, which was formerly known as the Hooters Hotel. That parking lot is not going to be available,
which makes sense.
Because
I mean, they had to see that coming.
It's right next to it, and it's actually a hazardous
area. It's going to be too close.
Yeah, too close. Yeah. So we're waiting on more details, and just letting you guys know, we will plan a 1 or 2 day trip to Vegas.
Content.
That should be fun.
Yeah.
But I agree. I miss those. Come on, if you guys are 21 and over, you know exactly what we're talking about. Those late night, early morning, when it's like 1 or 2 in the morning, you're just walking around the MGM Casino, Excalibur Casino, the New York. We would always do MGM, Oyo, or Hooters, and then walk into the Tropicana. And it was always empty after midnight, and we would like play $20, and it smelled so nice, and it was so
empty.
Bright. Yeah, there was nobody.
We had like the whole casinos to ourselves,
and there was always people playing at the tables, like craps or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
where everybody was at.
Yeah,
but like the floor itself was empty.
And they're gonna blow it
enjoying
up.
our drinks.
I already miss it. I miss that. I really do.
I even remember like the scents from the Tropicana.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we had our favorite bathrooms in the Tropicana, our favorite bar at the Tropicana.
Yeah. So we'll tell more of these stories next week. Yeah. But next Tuesday going into Wednesday, early morning, we might be live because we're crazy like that.
Have your notifications on, you guys. We know that we do, just how we're late night owls ourselves. We know we have a lot of you guys that are that as well. So
yeah, so we hope to bring that to you.
Hopefully we're there, part of history. You'll be there with us too. So yeah.
Can't wait for Saturday. McDonald's is going to have a collab with popular streamer Kai Cenat starting at 10.
Is he? What?
Yeah, we follow Kai.
Yeah, I follow Kai, but I didn't hear about that.
That's cool. Yeah, I didn't hear about that either, actually. Okay. Is it just one implosion? I know that Riviera did it in 3 stages. Albert, as far as we know, it might just be one. Is it one tower or 2? I think it's just one tower, but it had surrounding like buildings, like 2-story buildings around it. But I'm not sure.
I think
worst case scenario 2.
Yeah, I think as we get closer to their dropping. Oh, see, Sin City Angels says 2 towers.
2 towers. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm like, is it 1 or 2? I can't even picture it. Yeah. 2 towers. There you go. So it might be 2 different implosions. Yeah. Oh, it is. Duh. Last time we went, the picture, there was one skeleton and then the other one behind it.
Okay.
I remember now. Yeah. So it's 2 of them. So 2 different implosions. Yeah, because that back one is further, like way closer to the oil.
I can't believe. Yeah.
Never been inside the Tropicana, says Jude. No. Do we have any footage on it? I hope we do. Bring back the Halloween McDonald's buckets. You guys collect them. Oh, they're bringing them back. No, they brought them back last year, but we didn't get any.
No.
Yeah, so I know they're bringing them back too. Enjoy. If you get them, get out there and enjoy, you guys.
Yeah, and again, shout out to McDonald's because they do have great collaborations. They always do such a great job. The biggest one that we got something from was the actual cups. Remember when they brought the
the classic cups back?
Yeah, the classic cups.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. Okay, what should we move on to first? Movies or HHNs? We just do the HHN talk and get it over with?
Should we? Since we're already kind of talking to
Yeah.
Okay, let's do HHN.
Members, I hope you guys are enjoying we have new emojis. We have some new emojis. You know what? Let's drop those Megan emojis.
Yeah, shout out to all of our members. We've been having so much fun doing Member Mondays with you. Just more exclusive content, especially when we do lives with you. Just having those intimate chats. You guys get to know us on a deeper level. Yeah, so shout out to our members.
Let's see. I'm kind of just doing something different over here. Who remembers the Black Bun Burger King burgers? Aren't they bringing those back too? Didn't I bring them? I think I mentioned them to Crystal. Oh, the Addams Family one. Okay, they're gonna have them.
They are gonna bring them back because they're gonna have a collaboration with the Addams Family.
Yeah.
That's what Burger King is doing for spooky season.
That's right.
Burger King is super big on every spooky season. They'll bring like a spooky burger.
Mm-hmm.
I believe last year it was like a orange one. It was like a ghost pepper like orange one.
Right,
Remember?
the ghost pepper one. Yeah, they're doing Addams Family inspired.
My favorite so far, it wasn't like Halloween theme, but it was when they did the Spider-Verse burger. That burger, that Whopper was so good.
I agree. Yeah. Totally agree. All right, let's move on to HHN.
Will you buy any Halloween cereals? Andrew, that is It's crazy that you're asking that because I was thinking about buying Halloween cereal.
Were you?
Yeah. They have so many good ones this year.
Oh,
Maybe.
we did see them at Target. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, you're right.
I tend to go for like the healthier cereal, but I don't know. They were really catching my attention last time we were in this the cereal aisle. So
Yeah.
let's see. We'll see if I pick anything up this year.
You are correct. I remember. All right, let's move on to Halloween Horror Nights. So it's already been 4 weeks of Halloween Horror Nights. We've already visited 9 times.
9 times.
9 Halloween Horror Nights visits.
Yeah.
The frequent Fear Pass is just so worth it.
We love it.
Like, especially if you don't
Yeah.
live too far from Universal Studios. I know there are a few of you that do live pretty far out, but even if you get to experience it 2 or 3 times a season, like I think it's totally worth it because you're guaranteed that you're gonna have a party. It's fun. It's fun. Whatever you don't do once, you can do the next time. We already gave that rant, but I stand by it. Like, I freaking love the
We
freaking
are
Fear
gonna
Pass.
stand by it, yeah, forever.
Yeah. Thank you, friends, so much for using the new emojis.
What do you guys feel about that one, the Megan one?
What's up, Eric? Yeah, we got rid of the power-up star, so whenever we're in a hurry, you guys are gonna drop the Megan.
Yeah.
This is the part
And
where
we're in
you
a
run.
hurry.
But for Halloween Horror Nights, just quickly recapping what everyone's kind of said. Yes, logistically there have been some issues. I think they've kind of figured it out already after this past weekend. I'm glad no one's complaining that no one's saying this anymore. Oh, like last year. Oh, they oversold it. They sold too many tickets. It's too crowded. The lines are too long. No one's saying that anymore. That's a huge plus.
Yeah.
Because this year, yeah, everyone's just kind of like, they just rushed us through.
I mean, we had our encounter on Sunday
Mhm.
where it was just a random day. I don't think anything was going on, but we were able to, show up late, last minute, and the crowds were low.
Yeah.
Which was amazing.
So if you guys, I know a lot of you have already been to HHN. If you don't mind us asking, and if you want to share with the class, drop your experience, highlight pros and cons if you want, or maybe the highlight of your trip.
Your visit.
And or your favorite house and why, because
I love hearing that.
we're gonna go over our rankings right now.
Yeah, so that's one of the things. If you do ever see us at the park, make sure you do say hello. And I love hearing, how your visit is going. So let us know down below.
Hi Laura. Jude says I had a blast.
Yay.
It's Janet. Hi Janet.
Hi, Janet.
How do I become a member? I don't see the join option. If you're on iPhones or like an Apple device, it doesn't always pop up, unfortunately. But we do have the stream elements. There's a link that'll pop up and it'll tell you how to become a member. You have to do it from a desktop or if you have Android. But go to our channel, you'll see where it says join. Click on our channel, you'll see where it says join.
Yes.
Otherwise, just wait for the stream elements, the little chat bot that it has the blue wrench. It says stream elements.
Yeah. Or if you're in the chat, just scroll back up to the.
You'll see where it says
it
how to
just
become a
passed
member.
not to
There's a link on that. But thank you so much for asking.
Yes.
It's only $2 a month if you
Thank you,
would like to do
Janet.
that. Sandy says I'm supposed to be watching Frozen Empire and did Insidious and Happy Death Day on my flight, but I'm watching your live.
Oh, Sandy!
You got time, Sandy. You got time. You know what? Actually, I would recommend watching Insidious and Frozen Empire with your brother if he hasn't. Preparing for Sunday. So.
I wouldn't be surprised though. They're gonna be out in Vegas. I don't think they're gonna be out watching movies.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true. That reminds me, we do need more Halloween-inspired slot machines.
You know what, Sandy? Just watch one of those small recaps on YouTube.
Yeah, there you go. Sums it up in 7 minutes.
Yeah,
for you.
sums it up in 7. There you go.
We're getting into discount days at HHN for merch. Yeah, we noticed last week. I think it was Saturday.
Yeah.
The Ghostbusters merch is already on special.
They do have some of the Frozen Empire merch on sale, and then the Little Boo. Some of the Little Boo stuff is already on sale.
We bought our coasters. These are $12 each. We bought them 2 for buy one get one free actually. So they're $6 technically. This is literally like this and the Slash vinyls. The only thing we've bought so far.
So this was towards the end of September, which we're like, okay, that means that they really are fully stocked on merch. If they're already starting to discount, not even in October yet. So yeah, there you guys have it.
We called it. Someone told us, hey, there's a lot of merch coming this year.
Yeah.
And it's not selling out. So I can't wait for those.
Can't wait for
50,
those sales.
70, 90% off.
I know. We'll be there.
Yeah.
You guys will find us there looking for our size.
All right. Evil Mel says my hubby didn't like one of the mazes that was on the lower lot. He said the maze was too small. It's the one next to Jurassic Park. I love Monstros maze and Johnny. Oh, so we gotta add here.
Add.
Actually, I think I can.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. the one next to Jurassic Park. I love Monstros Maze, and Johnny loved Ghostbusters. Okay, so your hubby either didn't like Universal Monsters, the one inside the big soundstage towards the back, or Dead Exposure, Death Valley, because those are both around Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
Yeah.
It was one of those two. But I'm glad you enjoyed Monstros. Yeah, we've had some really fun run-throughs with Monstros too lately, right?
Yeah, and also with Death Valley, that one has had to really grow on us because we've had some good walkthroughs, some not so good walkthroughs.
Let me add to that. Mel says I only did the 3 mazes, Ghostbusters the weekend, and Monstros. Johnny only did Weekend and Ghostbusters. Well, those are some of the funnest ones, so I'm glad he was able to enjoy those. So there you go. Okay, got it.
Cynthia the Angel said, "Calm. The first week was brutal. I love favorite house so far is Ghostbusters. Yeah, for all of you guys that experienced that heat wave the first week, we were there with you.
Terrible.
It was insane.
I think I lost like 10 pounds of water weight that opening weekend because it was so hot, and we went 4 times. Yeah, it was insane. It's gonna be hot again. It does cool down now. It gets into like 68, 67 at night. But it's not that cold yet.
It wasn't. I don't think it's gonna be anything like opening week because even during 1 in the morning, it was still like in the 90s. It's crazy.
Yeah. Lots of keep moving comments. Yeah, Ricky, we've experienced that too. We have experienced it before, and we're gonna keep reminding you this is a different company. The people in orange shirts, I call them the orange shirt people.
They're third party.
They were hired by an outside company, so Universal didn't hire them directly. So we got to show our Universal team members love because they love what they do and they're so nice. That's
what I was gonna say. If you've been to HHN in the past, you know that team members will never give you that same energy when it comes to like
chances are they won't do that. So
no, if anything, they'll just use their wands to like tell you to keep moving, but they won't.
It all comes down to training. That's just how these workers were trained, and they're just doing what they're told. Otherwise, they get in trouble. Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah. But, so we are here to tell you, like we've experienced it ourselves.
Yeah. So hopefully they'll be okay. And, just more training, better training, and then they can work it. This weekend was better for us. Yeah. Yes. Can't see without my glasses, but I'm using all the emojis. Thank you, Laura. I know YouTube makes them very small for us, unfortunately.
I know. G said no complaints. I feel like it's a fun Halloween event. Spooky vibes.
Yeah, spooky vibes for sure. You definitely get the Halloween vibes. The Immersive says, just finished a great day Universal. Tired. HHN on Sunday. Let's go. The Immersive. Happy to hear it.
Sundays are amazing.
I'm glad you had a great day at Universal during the day, though.
Jude also says, I would say Texas Chainsaw was the best house for me. A lot of scares.
Yep.
Yeah, stay tuned for our rankings, you guys.
Mel says, no, the lines on Sunday were amazing. Yeah. My hubby was able to do all mazes. He could have done Chainsaw, but he didn't want to because of the smell.
Okay, I do have to ask that. Have any of you guys, that have been more than once, have you skipped out on a house because of the smell?
We noticed Texas Chainsaw on Sunday night, because we were live on Sunday night. The smells were cranked up to like times 5. It smelled way more potent than it usually did.
Yeah, we normally aren't that sensitive to that scent at Texas Chainsaw, but on Sunday we were, it was pretty strong.
Sunday night was awesome. It was easier getting in, of course. We got in early. We loved Texas Chainsaw. Went a few times. Crowds were low. We left early, says Timberly.
Sunday was amazing.
Yeah. I went the second time HHN. My favorite was Dead Exposure. That house went up quick considering when I went the first time it ranked 8 out of 8. That's a huge difference. Yes. I can't wait to share our rankings.
I can't wait to share our rankings.
We're making our way there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Maya. Buenas noches. Good to see you, Maya. I didn't think we said hi to her.
Hola, Maya.
Marco says we had a great time at HHN. It was definitely more of a party vibe than scary. Yeah, I'm glad we're not the only ones that kind of feel like that. I'm glad you guys get the vibe that this year feels more like a one big Universal Halloween party.
It is.
And the house is hit that way too. So. Kira says, after doing RIP and everyone saying once you do RIP, you never go back to GA, I can tell you I never do RIP again. Definitely Express is the way to go in the future. Need time to stop at a bar or two. Kira, that is a great point because the only con that we've heard from friends that do RIP is that it's non-stop. And you would assume in the most possible way, but sometimes you kind of want to do your own thing, like stop at a bar, maybe ride a ride or hang out at a scare zone, grab a bite to eat. Well, actually, no, you guys get the buffet.
Yeah, so at that point, you're pretty much on their schedule. You don't have the liberty to, kind of hop back in and hop back out.
You're not the first one to say that. Even this year, we've already seen some of our friends, like 3 or 4 different people say the same thing. Yeah. I mean, And with RIP, you're paying for the tour guide to get some more behind the scenes info, knowledge. You're skipping the lines. You get the RIP lounge, and you get the buffet, the dinner, the RIP dinner. That's what you're really paying for.
Yeah, and that's why I know a lot of you guys always ask us if we're doing RIP, when are we going to do RIP? And to be honest with you, that's, I mean, I feel like we're really good at, we know the park like so well, and we always feel like we can come up with like a great schedule. So we're kind of our own tour guide, so we don't really need that.
That's the only reason we haven't done RIP or VIP yet, but we want to do experience VIP during the day.
Yeah, we rather do VIP.
It's pretty hot right now still. It is. We're having another heat wave here in the LA area, here in SoCal. Vegas too. I think Vegas is like 109, 789. Yeah. It's crazy out there.
Yeah.
It's October.
Yes. Aviamia said, I only did the first night opening at HHN, but I had fun still besides melting. I enjoyed the mazes. I was able to do my top 3 in no particular order. It's still A Quiet Place, Ghostbusters, and The Weeknd.
Angel says, almost passed out like 5 different times on the Wait for Texas chainsaw on that hot day. Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah, we heard some stories about some.
Someone said the AC in Ghostbusters Amazing was broken, so it's not exactly Frozen Empire. Yeah, John Nerdy tweeted that. He responded to someone, and he said it's supposed to be cold in Ghostbusters, but their portable AC broke. They haven't really fixed it yet. Let's see if they were able to fix it this week. I don't know if they'll get a chance to, because we only have 4 weeks left. Right?
Yes. Sandy said, I'm doing RIP, and I wonder if I can even stop to say hi. If I see you guys, tour guide is gonna leave me.
Oh my gosh.
Sandy's like, if the tour guide wants to leave me, he's gonna leave me. I'm gonna say hi to Cristal and Cris.
No, don't lose your tour guide.
No, Sandy, we won't let you do that.
That's funny. We'll join you. We'll go as far as we can go. Marco says my favorite was Insidious because I'm a big fan. Second was Ghostbusters, and third was A Quiet Place. Solid. Those are very consistent. Yes. Gerald is here. What's up, Gerald?
Hi, Gerald.
Nothing's gonna beat Monstros from last year. Yeah, Monstros last year I think was better than Monstros 2 this year.
Yes. Albert said but didn't love most of the houses this year.
Oh, the smell, yeah.
Eternal Bloodline is the only one that just didn't work for me.
Ooh, Kira said they got lucky to see the elusive gorilla at that exposure.
Yeah.
We've been 9 times. We've done that exposure 7 times. We've only seen the gorilla twice. It is elusive.
So you are lucky.
But it is back. The one with the Frankenstein bride is the one that's small. He kept bumping into people. I even told him that you guys had mentioned that people kept bumping into each other. Got it. Yeah, some of those black walls kind of make you push, like they're just walls, so people just kind of funnel into some of these scenes. So I can see that.
Another big comment that we get from people is like, oh, I ran into the wall.
Yeah, I agree.
It is pretty dark in some of these houses this year.
Sandra's here. Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra.
Happy Spooktober. I love your Frankenstein. Thank you. Our little Frankie.
Our little Frankie.
I'm doing RIP, and I wonder if I can even stop to say, oh, sorry, you already read that?
Yes. Angel did say, oh, man, nothing can beat Monstros last year. Yeah. I know. Even Kuzi P, right? He said...
he said it was really scary. Yeah. He was like, that was his worst one. And it smelled really bad in there, too. For all of you that did RIP, if you don't mind us asking, because when you do RIP, you get to select your tour guide time. Which time did you guys select?
That's a great question.
Because that's one thing we haven't talked about, because we haven't done it. Yeah. But if you don't mind us asking, which time slot did you choose? Because that can have a lot to do with your night, too. You can either start with RIP or end with RIP. So, just heads up, that has a lot to do with the experience.
That's true.
Before we move on, Janet joining the CNC party crew. We have a new member. Let's Thank you so much, Janet. All of our members, can you please show It's Janet some love and welcome her? Tell her why it's a perfect time to be a CNC party crew member. Thank you so much, Janet. Welcome.
Thank you, Janet.
$2 a month. You now have access to our members only live streams and videos every single Monday. A live stream or a members only video.
Yeah, and you can go back and watch our older ones.
We have a
whole
playlist.
You have access to all of that now.
Your name is now green and highlighted for everybody to see, and you have a badge next to your name that changes the longer you support, and you have access to our member only emojis that also change.
We do have member only giveaways.
Thank you so much.
Member only polls.
We have to have a members only giveaway for October, so we're coming up with something really awesome for our members.
Thank you, Janet, and
welcome to the party crew. Thank you so much, Janet.
Yes.
We are happy to have you. Axel, what you think they should put out next year for HHN? Ooh, I don't know. It might be a little too early to speculate. We already know John Murray's planning on. He's already starting the research for next year. So
He's already brainstorming.
yeah.
Oh, we do have an ad.
Let's see.
There we go.
Sandra says, I'm excited for my sister to experience HHN with her daughters for the first time tomorrow.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's going to be so much fun. It's always nice seeing being there for someone when it's their first time.
You get to experience it, like, through their
Okay, Kira says our first RIP time was 7:20.
Okay.
Gerald says 7:40. What's up, Gerald? Albert
so
says
later on in the day.
Albert said 5:10 p.m. So you have to start with the dinner since no houses were open yet. That makes sense.
I don't know if I would want to start off with dinner. Would you?
I wouldn't mind actually. Get it
or
over
like
with.
in between.
Eat and then you might have room for some more food later.
That's true because they do
They're gonna
close
do a lot of
until
walking.
2 in the morning, so
Okay,
get fueled up.
Sandy says I chose the 5:10, so we have time to go on our own afterwards to the houses that we like. Sandy, that's probably the best thing you can do. Yeah, so now you know, Sandy, looks like most likely what they'll have you do is have dinner first. I could actually, if I were you, I would call and double check, but that's what we're seeing in the chat. And that's what we have her too. So if you start like super early, you go eat first, or like they'll do something different because the houses don't open until 5:45, early access 5:30, but technically not till 7.
Yeah.
I want to do the LA Haunted Hayride or Not Scary Farm. Okay, so let's, are you guys ready for our rankings?
Yeah, I think we should do our rankings.
Oh, Kira says even at 7:20.
That way we can, because we already have some people giving their rankings, we can kind of chime in with what we have.
Thank you so much, Janet. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Even at 7:20, you have dinner first. Oh, interesting.
Well, I mean, I'm also thinking about how when we do knots, we do start off at the buffet.
We do buffet.
Yeah, and it tends to work for us because we fuel up first and then go on with our night. So that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I feel like,
All right, let's do our rankings. Week 4. Are you guys ready? I don't know if you guys are ready for our rankings. Can we get some? I did add a new emoji. It's the shocked emoji. It's my face with the upside down glasses. So if you're ever feeling shocked or scared, you can drop my face in the chat.
Yeah, we did have a lot of you guys love when that thumbnail was out for
Fortnite.
when we did Fortnite Live. So we thought we'd add that.
Let's drop some Beetlejuice and Slimer emojis. If you guys are not members, it's all good. Drop some fires and pumpkins in the chat.
Drop them in the chat.
And eyeballs. It's time for our week 4 rankings, and boy, oh boy, did some of these rankings change.
A lot. Yeah.
A lot of these changed.
Do you want to? Whoa, never mind.
We see a lot of folks coming in at 5 o'clock for RIP, but eating first. Yeah, that makes sense. Because stuff doesn't open until later. So, sorry, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say, I don't know if you have our rankings from...
Oh, I know. I thought about it, but I don't. We can remind everybody.
Okay.
Let's remind everybody. I think they're right here.
That way you have an idea of how they've changed. And I do have to say, this past week has been a great one for us. We did get really lucky with a lot of our walkthroughs. And yeah, you guys even saw it on Sunday when we were live.
Okay, so start from 8.
All right, so this is week 1.
This is
our week 1
2
rankings.
weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
So at the very, very bottom, at number 8, we had Dead Exposure. 7, we had Monstros. At number 6, we had Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines. At number 5, we had Insidious. At number 4, we had The Weeknd. Number 3, we had Ghostbusters. Number 2, we had Texas Chainsaw. And then our number 1 was A Quiet Place.
So those were the week 1 rankings. Yeah. So thank you everybody for dropping those emojis in the chat. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get to it. Yeah, I agree. I think it'd be easier if you get a meal in you first and then you enjoy the rest of your night because you'll have more time to do whatever you want after that. So we hope you guys have a great time. All right, here we go. Week 4 rankings.
Let's see.
Starting from the bottom, and this is gonna shock a lot of you. Yeah. Number 8, Insidious. Why is it number 8?
Okay, and this is just again from our experience. We're going just alone from us. The reason why Insidious is at number 8 is because we have not had the chance to do it.
Yeah, enough.
Yeah.
We've only done Insidious 3 times.
Yeah.
Insidious is by far the most popular maze
this year.
That one and Texas Chainsaw Massacre have the longest wait times the entire night. Yeah. If you don't do that one first, you're gonna good luck trying to do it towards the end of the night.
Yeah, we've seen even around 1:30 in the morning, which is almost to closing time. It's still at 50 minutes. It's crazy. It's very, very popular.
Something had to be last, and this week it's Insidious. Because to be honest, I already forgot what the maze looks like on the inside.
We haven't done it enough times to where we kind of know the layout of it. We've done a lot of walkthroughs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know. I do remember that.
What the heck?
I'm like, but yeah, that's just again from our experience. We just haven't done it enough, so that's why it's at number 8.
This also
we can't really speak for it if we haven't done it.
This also factors into that. What Crystal's saying. Everyone says Insidious is the scariest maze ever.
Yeah.
This year, we have not felt like that.
No.
Maybe that's just us. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it didn't really scare me.
Yeah, and we were very surprised. I want to say the first. Our first ever walkthrough at HHM this year on Team Member Preview was Insidious. Mm-hmm. Which, maybe we didn't get all the scares. Everything wasn't set up. But even after the second walkthrough, still didn't feel the same way. I was like, I don't know. It's not that scary to me. I was like, is my radar of what horror is is it on another level now? Yeah. Because I've been waiting for that. I'm like, it's not up there for me when it comes to getting scared.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we haven't done it enough, and it's just not that scary for us.
So it's for that reason. Yeah.
That's why it's last this week. Coming in number 7, Dead Exposure, Death Valley. I really do enjoy Dead Exposure, Death Valley, but it's just not that consistent. Mm-hmm. Some scares. Every week there's different scares in different places.
It's different.
And what I mean by that is they're not switching up the scares. It's just that this week the scare was here, last week it wasn't. The gorilla was there this week, the next week it wasn't. It's just not consistent. Yeah,
so for example, with our last visit on Sunday,
I love that exposure.
Towards the end of the night, we did end up running into a friend. And he said he experienced the gorilla. The gorilla was there throughout the day. Mm-hmm. And I guess in our walkthrough where the gorilla was supposed to be, it was someone else.
It was his zombie soldier.
Yeah. So we do appreciate that it wasn't just empty. They at least had someone there, a scare actor there. Yeah. But that's what we mean where it's
it's not consistent.
Yeah.
I love the lighting in there. It's really cool, and I appreciate that there's no black walls. I really do.
Yes.
It's just not consistent.
It's very bright.
It's really hard to rank these, you guys. It really is.
On hot days, you have the cold storage,
that does
which
come
you just want to stay in there in that little room.
Definitely slow down.
Okay, that's where you just slow down and just cool down.
Number 6, we have Universal Monster: The Eternal Bloodlines. It did move up a step up for us this past week because we did have some really good run-throughs, but I think it's just too many black walls.
And we've said it in the
past. It's just too many black walls inside this one that just takes you out of the scenes. The scenes themselves are cool. They do use really cool special effects.
The whole storyline itself
I love the
is
storyline.
Yeah. And if you guys know, we're just big fans of Universal Monsters.
The Bride. I love Saskia Van Helsing's character too. I love it all.
And on our last walk on Sunday was amazing. It was the best walkthrough ever. And even Frankenstein at the end, he came out for us twice.
Friend.
Yeah. So, I'm always even looking forward to certain big scares that, just for whatever reason.
Take you back where you're like, wow.
You don't really get them all the time.
Yeah, we just don't get all the same scares.
And with these rankings, we're not just thinking of our experience, but then also we think about you guys and what if it's your one and only experience. And whenever we do these walkthroughs, of course we hope that every scare you'll get as well. So that's
it's understandable.
Everything factors in together.
We say this every week. You guys know, no hate to the scare actors because they are incredible. They are amazing at what they do. They get chosen for a reason. They really are. So it's not the scare actors, it's not the performance, because every time we do get an awesome performance, we're
amazing.
This is what we want every single time.
All their energy into every scare.
So it doesn't have anything to do with that. It's more of just the switch between scares sometimes. Some scares you can see from a mile away.
Yeah, we've even heard that, especially with Eternal Bloodline, they're having a hard time since a lot of the scenes have female scare actors. They're having a hard time with
staffing.
Yeah,
that is true. Really quickly, Evil Mel joining the CNC Party Crew. Welcome back to the CNC Party Crew. Thank you so much, Evil Mel. we're a part of the party crew because the badge is different. But welcome back. Welcome back. We're so happy to have you. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys, if you guys haven't already, please give Evil Mel a welcome. Warm welcome to the CNC party crew. Happy Halloween. Let's go.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, let's go back to this. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, we're good. We're good right there. Insidious was fire. I don't want to do Insidious. Sounds understandable. Y'all tripping for Insidious. It's pretty scary. I got so many scares. And who queues for 60 minutes to stand in line in a vomit-smelling bathroom? Ronnie says there's a car wash in his city doing a haunted car wash. Oh snap! Where at, awesome, Ronnie? Dead Exposure was awesome. Saw the gorilla. Gorilla suits are rationed. Yeah, it's just, I mean, who knows how much that thing weighs too. And they probably get really warm in there, so. It's just, it's so crazy because you give us something so amazing and we want to see it every time, but we don't, you know, does that make sense? So technically, yeah, they kind of do ration it.
Yeah.
I feel the past 2 years of Universal Monsters were bad. Universal Monsters Unmasked last year, our biggest complaint was that it was just so dark in there. It was so dark. It's almost the same this year. The scenes that we have are epic scenes.
They are.
Remember last year, Universal Monsters Unmasked, there was a scene where, was it the Hunchback or no, not the Hunchback. Who was it? Someone was pouring like the little cauldron over us, and it was like misty and foggy. And then you have the Phantom on the piano. There was some amazing scenes, but in between those scenes, it was just dark black walls.
Yeah, even this
Same
year,
this year,
they're giving us, I mean, sometimes just screams.
Yeah.
You know, of like small things like that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Evil Mel says I got scared with the chainsaw actors. The one chased me and Johnny into Starbucks.
Yeah, we've heard that. Even some people have, even the scarecrows have been going into the stores.
Yeah, they've been kind of running around.
So it's crazy. Yeah.
I was laughing with Johnny. It was fun, and other people were laughing with other characters. Evil Mel, if you don't mind us asking, Evil Mel, how old did Johnny turn? The reason why we ask is because we do get questions sometimes, like, is this appropriate for children? I honestly, like, I have sisters. I have little sisters, and I feel like they've always been into horror, scary movies.
It just depends on, I feel like,
on the kid.
Yeah, on each child.
So
yeah.
I always say, like, 10 to 13. 13 years old is recommended. But if they like scary movies and they're like 9, 10 years old, 10, I would say 10 to 11 is a good age to like get them warmed up for that. So that's the only reason why I ask. If you don't want to share it, totally fine. I just want
that's what I'm saying.
Throw that out there.
I feel the same way. I just feel like if the child itself is already, you know, into watching scary movies and they're comfortable with that, then I don't think they would have a problem.
Then I would say like 10 or 11 or 12 would be different. We got a super chat. Kira P dropping a $20 bomb. Oh my goodness. Let's go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kira.
For that $20 blessing. We did harder from our end. Make sure that you guys thumbs it up from your
end. Can we get some fires in the chat for Kira for lighting it up?
Thank you so much, Kira.
Spooky dollars.
Kira said, thanks guys, I'm trying to make HHN an annual vacation 3 years in a row now, hoping to continue the tradition thanks to you guys.
Oh, that's awesome, Kira. So happy to hear it.
Yes.
We did meet Kira. It was a quick hello. Was that already last year or 2 years ago? That time is flying by. I don't even remember. I think it was Kira.
It was around like the Super Nintendo area, right?
It was opening night of HHN. Was that last year or 2 years ago? I don't even remember.
It might have been 2 years. I feel like for everything that I say it was last year, it's been like 2 years already.
Time is slow down.
By. Even this year, we're already like thinking about
that is
it's gonna be New Year's.
But we're so happy to hear it. Yes. I'm glad. It was 2 years ago. Oh my god.
2 years ago. Yeah.
Wow. It was right in front of the Transformers store. Right in front of Transformers too. Thank you so much, Kara. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We love what we do. We love Halloween. We love Halloween Horror Nights. We love Universal Studios.
Yeah,
and I'm glad we can share
everything that we could do. That we know. You know.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing.
Evil Mel said he turned 12 years old, and we even saw other younger kids like 7 or 8. Yeah, believe it or not, we even see.
We've seen a baby.
Infants.
We've seen 2 babies, 3 babies.
Yeah, we see a few babies.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
He turned. Okay, sorry, you read that. Even Johnny said, "Mom, if those babies can do it, I can do it too."
There you go.
Shout out to little Johnny. Even took him to see Chucky, our friend JK. But yeah, he laughed with the show. Okay, good. That makes us happy. I'm glad you guys enjoyed.
Yes.
Hi, Celeste.
Celeste in the chat. She said, "Hi, you two. I'm so sleepy tonight, but I dropped my like, and I'll be sure to watch the replay."
Thank you so much, Celeste.
We appreciate you.
Thank you. for slashing the like button. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, moving on. Let's move on. Ready?
Let's
5,
see.
4, and 3. Ooh, coming in at number 5, The Weeknd.
Yes.
Coming in at number 4, Monstruos
Monstruos.
2, Nightmares of Latin America. And coming in at number 3, A Quiet Place. The Weeknd. Why is The Weeknd number 5? I think The Weeknd is always fun. It's always solid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I feel like the past week, they're throwing more scares in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know that first room? Where you have the crazy guy doing the gas mask or whatever, and then you have
The one up.
the red suit Weekend, and then Grandpa Weekend, Grandpa Abel,
Yeah.
and then you have the money suit guy. There's 4 scares in that room. Technically 3, but you got the one character in the middle. We did The Weekend like consistently, and now we get all 4 in there.
Yeah, there's a few rooms where you get multiple scares.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been more consistent. It's just such a vibe.
Which, speaking of The Weeknd, we heard he was there last Saturday.
Yeah,
right?
no, it was
Last Saturday.
Friday.
Friday?
Yeah.
Was it Friday or Saturday?
Friday.
Okay, he was there last weekend. Friday.
The Weeknd was there last weekend. The Weeknd finally made it to his own, to Universal Studios, to HHN. He was there last weekend. And if you watch his new video for the music video for his song Timeless, they feature the facade. So that's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
He actually tagged HHN.
We were
today,
all
or
wondering
yesterday.
when he was going to do his visit, but we know that he's been super busy on tour. But yeah, I can't believe he went on a day where we weren't there.
Yeah.
But yeah, did anybody catch The Weeknd on Friday? Did anybody in the chat catch
Can
him?
anyone see The Weeknd?
Yeah,
AKA
we
Abel.
were super close to catch him last time.
We went to the Haunted Hayride on Friday, and we got up we stayed the entire event. And we thought about going to HHN, but I was like, I'm so tired.
No, and not just that, but we looked up the wait times and everything was crazy. So we're like, there's no reason for us to, stop by.
Yeah, to do
There
it
wasn't
again.
any houses that we were like, okay, if we get there, we could just quickly 10 minutes. No, everything was still at like
40 minutes.
40
30
minutes,
yeah.
even at 12:30
12:30
at night. Yeah.
Number 4, Monstruos 2. This one is probably the biggest jump for us this week. We have finally got some awesome walkthroughs of Monstruos 2.
Yes.
All the scares are amazing. El Cucuy just gets creepier and creepier, I feel like.
El Charro. I
El
love
Charro, El Cadejo. The Cadejo is literally just like puppets and stuff, which that's kind of like, whatever.
Yeah, I do still have to agree. There's nothing like the first year.
Monstruos from last year.
I still remember even walking through, doing our walkthroughs, even time after time, and I would just be like, look at certain animatronics, certain scenes, and I would be like, who came up with this? Like, what goes on in your head?
Yeah.
Because, there were certain scenes that were just so out there and, crazy.
Very crazy.
Very crazy.
Very
so,
dark.
in that sense, we don't get that this year. But it's still, it's definitely growing with us through our walkthroughs.
The Weeknd is consistent. And I just love the music. I love the vibe. I love the facade. So
Even waiting in line.
it's kind of hard to follow the storyline, but it's literally 3 different weekends transmorphing into like one thing. The pressures of like the inside, you're like, I know people are trying to figure out what the maze's message is supposed to be, but it's like the pressures and of like who you are on the inside versus the outside world and telling you what to do and who you are, and then you kind of just become this thing. It's kind of weird, but that's literally what the maze is supposed to be about. So.
And now isn't he also like going through the transition of like changing his name and
We're saying goodbye to The Weeknd,
right?
literally.
Yeah. So
And then at number 3 we have A Quiet Place. This one did drop out of our 1 and 2 spot. Quiet Place was our number 1 spot. I think the reason why it dropped out is because we just didn't do it enough times for the past 2 weeks, and it's just solid. A Quiet Place is solid. It's not the scariest. It's just really fun.
It's the first week that it's in number 3 because it's been number 1 for sure. every time.
A Quiet Place is just makes you feel like you're in the movie. A Quiet Place does feel kind of short, but I just love the movie, so I love this maze.
They did such a great job.
Those
with the
Death
Quiet
Angel
Place.
puppet animatronics are like
Out of
literally out of this world.
Out of this world.
Out of this world, amazing.
I feel like if there's a maze where I really like to almost like take my time, it's in A Quiet Place because just the animatronics themselves, I'm just like, at all. And
I
every
could stare
time
at them the whole time.
Yeah, every time they just come out and with the lighting, I'm just like, oh my god, like they're amazing. And yeah, again, if you're a big fan of the whole franchise, A Quiet Place, you're gonna be mind blown. You're gonna be mind blown.
You'll appreciate this maze for sure. All right, let's hit the chat really quickly. Where did we leave off after Celeste?
Monica said, "Hi CNC,
Hi,
love
Monica.
to be here with you both. You guys are amazing."
Thank you so much, Monica.
We
Happy
appreciate
Wednesday.
you, Monica. Thank you for watching.
Ooh, Mel says, OMG, I have tea regarding the show. They kept repeating the same question about the marry, kill, and date. Also, someone threw up in the waiting room.
Oh, no.
Before you go sit down. Okay, Mel, spill the tea. Share with the class. Because we have noticed the first question is always the same.
Yeah, it
for
is.
the Chucky show.
It is.
Marry, kill, date. Or no, marry, kiss. Marry, kiss, kill. Or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a rated R version of saying that. We're not saying that. It's not like, what is the PG version that they say? Kiss, marry, kill. Thank
Is it
you.
kiss,
Yeah,
marry,
kiss,
kill?
marry, kill. And it's always Annabelle the Nun and who's the other one?
Annabelle the Nun or
Spill the tea.
Megan.
Megan.
Yeah.
There you go.
Axel said, "My friend saw the weekend coming out of the mummy ride." What did you say he was wearing?
Like a tracksuit
Okay. And a mask, right?
and a mask. That's crazy. Your friend got lucky.
He had to be in disguise.
Can you believe the weekend filmed his music video in the facade for Q of his own maze? That's history. That's historic.
Yeah.
Like millions of people seen that and they probably don't know what it is. Halloween Horror Nights, for those of you that are part of the theme park horror community, we love it. We know what it is. But there's millions of people that have no idea this event goes on or have heard of it, whether they live too far, other states, so on and so forth. But they've seen it, even though they don't know where it's from.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And if there's one thing that I would love to do is like I would just love to sit with John and the weekend and just like pick their brains at like
Yeah.
how everything came about. How involved is the weekend? How did the weekend feel in the walkthrough? Like imagine having a haunt, related to you, and then just seeing how creative they got, and I don't know. I have so many questions.
Like
I would want to sit down with both of them.
It all came out of their brains.
Yeah.
So this is a manifestation of what they wanted to do.
Yeah, choosing the soundtrack, different things.
Curious as the little weekend Chucky dolls with glowing eyes were a bit of a strange choice in my opinion. To be honest, I think they're just using those because they have them. I think those animatronics were actually the Chucky doll animatronics from the Chucky maze last year. So to save time and money, they're like, incorporate
Let's throw those in there.
this little weekend baby thingy into the storyline somehow. And it kind of works because you still look at it and you're like, what is it and what's going on? And at the end you see like the moth roach weekend monster, which has a little figure in it too. So very strange.
What's the dealio said Texas Chainsaw was number one.
Oh
for him.
snap. What's up,
Ooh.
Joseph? What's the tea? Chucky's first question was how tall was he, and his 29 inches referencing something else. He did say that one to us too.
Yeah.
We don't know if these questions are live questions or not. That's the biggest question.
Yeah, I don't even know if we'll ever be able to confirm that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Mel says it's the same, and surprisingly they did pick two audience members, but I wasn't sure if they were part of the show or real guests asking questions. The lady who talks about the Chucky show before going in was even saying that the throw up wasn't part of the show. I was just grossed out.
I do have to say, the MC before you go into the actual show, they do a great job.
It's always been a girl, so yeah, she's always done an amazing job.
Yeah.
There's been two different actors.
The first time I think we got a male.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, the first time was a male.
The throw up was definitely not part of the script. I can tell you that, and it probably smelled really bad. So that's crazy. Yeah, we'll see.
They could have easily said that it was part of it though, because you do get that scent at Insidious.
Yeah,
so.
I would have been like, this is what Chucky does to people. He makes you throw up. We'll see because I think our next HHN visit, we probably will do Chucky just to see if it's anything different than what we've experienced the past 4 times.
We do have Albert said I never did any Chucky shows this year. After seeing a few viewings online, no way, massive disappointment this year.
Yeah, you're not alone. I feel like everyone's kind of in the same boat. But if it's less than 20 minutes, I would have done it.
In my opinion, yeah, it's a very fun show, and every time we're there, I mean, he makes us laugh, and it's a nice way to also cool down, sit down, take a break. But we will say anything above 20 minutes, we don't think it's worth your wait.
It's kind of questionable.
If it's under 20 minutes, go ahead and do it. Yeah.
Now do people miss the Jabberwockies?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like no matter what comes, people always have, their opinion on it. Yeah.
All right. Are you guys ready for the top 2 this week? No surprises. These have been the most consistent ones for us. Here we go.
Let's see.
Coming in at number 2, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. And coming in at number 1 is A Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Legacy of Leatherface, which I believe yesterday, October 1st, celebrated its 50th anniversary.
Oh, was it yesterday?
I think it was yesterday.
I didn't get to see that.
So the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie came out 50 years ago yesterday. Pretty sure it was yesterday.
Wow, we have a lot of movies celebrating anniversaries.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think the Back to the Future is celebrating 35 years.
Oh my
the
gosh.
second one, I think. Yeah.
The second one?
I think it's the second one.
Yeah, because 1984 is the first one, so that would be 40 years this year.
Mm-hmm.
What?
But shout out to AMC because they do a great job of if it's like a major anniversary, they do bring back the movie.
Yeah.
So they are going to be bringing back Back to the Future to theaters.
I gotta go watch it.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, it's just so much fun. It's so solid. I love this house. It's so it makes you feel. I will say this. I noticed this. If you don't see Garaka, the big tall demon, if you don't see it, it's going to be so different. Because there's 3 different Garakas.
Yeah.
3. There's one when you're walking in the tunnel and you see the twin ghosts, not the twin ghosts, the brother ghosts from Ghostbusters 2. That's scary, where they come out of nowhere. And then there's another tunnel next to it where you get the old lady from the library. On the right side, that's usually a Garaka scare.
Yeah.
That's one. And then you go and you see the Ghostbusters firehouse, and then you're supposed to see the first Garaka on stilts. That's another Garaka. That's the first one on stilts. And of course the scene where they're fighting the fire guy and the Ghostbuster, where it's on stilts. If you miss those Garakas, it's not going to be the same. It's not.
Yeah.
But more often than not, we do get all the Garakas. I love Ghostbusters. It smells amazing in there.
I will say though, it is kind of rare to get all of them though in one walkthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the smells in there. The little Stay Puffs, ghost thingies. They're all over the place. It's almost like playing like hide and seek. You're looking for them.
Yeah,
So
and we
it's
would
really
highly
fun.
suggest also, please watch the movie before you do this house because you'll just appreciate it a lot more.
It'll make it so much funner.
Yeah,
and
because
better.
they did such a great job with the theming, everything, all the scenes. So you'll just enjoy it so much more. You'll be pointing at things like remembering, back to the movie itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's such a fun house.
It is a fun house.
Yeah.
I was really impressed. I'm still impressed. And then number 1, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I just think that Texas Chainsaw Massacre is hitting hard.
Yeah.
It's always consistent. All the leather faces are like amazing to look at.
You get the scents in
The
there.
smells are crazy. Even last time, like on Sunday when we went, I forget his name, but the character that's like the brother, he pushes the cart full of body parts. And he was spraying people. I hadn't seen that in a few weeks, but he was doing it this past week.
Yeah.
And we saw people get wet and sprayed. I love A Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All the scenes are really cool. It's just like non-stop action, one after the other. It's solid.
You do definitely enjoy that one when you don't have a big group in front of you because you get them back to back to back to back.
Yeah. So for that reason, I think Texas Chainsaw has to be number 1.
1.
What do you guys think about our rankings? Sorry, let's show them one last time. Where'd they go? There we go.
So Texas
There we go.
Chainsaw at number 1, Ghostbusters, The Quiet Place, Monstros, The Weeknd, Universal Monsters, Dead Exposure, and Insidious. So these are all rankings just based off of our last week. With how many times we've done the walkthrough.
Yeah.
Different things. So let's see where we're at. Week 5.
We'll see. Jude says, I'm passing on unfortunately I passed on the Chucky show. I thought Texas Chainsaw was more gory than scary, but it was a great maze. Yeah, it definitely was gorier. But there was a few leather faces that got us pretty good. At least it got me pretty good. What's up, Alex? Padres going up Saturday evening. Yeah, Dodgers Padres on Saturday. We'll be having a watch party. Jesse says they're going to be having a 50th anniversary Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie night over at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery this Saturday. If you haven't been to the Hollywood Forever Cemetery for a movie screening,
They do a great job.
it's so much fun.
It is. We've been twice already?
probably
Two or three times.
3 times,
Yeah.
I wanted to go through Ghostbusters slowly to actually see all the details, but that one was where we're herded like cattle, sadly.
No.
Pro tip, again, thank you so much for sharing your experience, Kira. If you have not done HHN yet, our biggest recommendation, take your time.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time. Ignore these people that are yelling at you. Just take your time and appreciate it. Now that you know they might yell at you, you can brush it off your shoulders. Like, no, it's okay. I paid money for this. You paid money for your experience.
And we're not saying like just
they're not gonna kick you out.
fully stop in the middle of the maze. We're just saying like slow down.
Yeah,
you
slow
can just
down.
give especially if you see that there's a group in front of you that's fully stopped. Like, you know, give them some time. Just slow yourself down.
I can't tell you how many times
We're not saying stop. Just go at a slow pace.
I can't tell you how many times we've taken our time only to open the curtain and we're stuck in line.
Yeah.
The line's gonna slow down and stop eventually. It's not your fault. It's no one's fault.
Yeah.
Take your time. You're not gonna get in trouble. What are they gonna do? Flash your light. Keep walking. Well, like, I'm enjoying it. We'll see you at the end of the maze. Okay, well, I'm enjoying it. Like, I didn't stop. I didn't cause a disturbance. If anything, you're disturbing my walkthrough. But of course, be respectful. Keep being mindful.
Yes.
We're not looking
You
for
can
any,
take your
any
time,
problems.
yeah.
Just take your time. Don't
Yes.
stop. Walk slowly. That's what we're saying. That's our suggestion. What event are you guys going to tomorrow?
We're not too sure yet.
We're
not
gonna do the
sure
haunted
yet.
car wash this weekend. Haunted
Yeah.
car wash this weekend, and not Scary Farm. We're just not exactly sure
Yes.
when. That's why I was watching right before your live started. Frozen Empire. Okay, Sandy, gotcha.
Yeah, we would suggest watching it.
Hopefully you can
You'll
finish
enjoy it
before
more.
this. Frozen Empire should have used the plastic doorway for the exits and water sprays on it. Every time I open it, it felt like the wet clothes. Yeah, that's the Slimer with the spray.
I do have
Yeah.
to say the Slimers, they can get you pretty good, especially if you're like smack in the front.
Yeah.
We've seen some people get drenched. I think that happened to me the first walkthrough.
Last time too, something got you really good.
I don't think it was the Slimer though.
It was something
The Slimer
else.
got you.
Yeah,
the last
no, it was
time.
something else. Yeah.
I forgot where. Yeah,
No,
which one?
was it?
No, we were on the tram.
No, it was Slimer. There's 2 Slimers.
No, but it wasn't
That was a
last
different
time.
time? Okay.
Yeah, that was like the first time I think.
Great ranking, but Insidious needs to be top 3. That's just me. Yeah, Jude, you're not wrong. Like, Insidious has been. It's just we didn't do it enough, so we're like, I don't even remember what Insidious is
Yeah,
like.
that's the only reason
Yeah.
why it's at the bottom, because we haven't done it enough because of the long wait times.
What's up, Nate Dog? I paid for Express on Saturday. I'm not trying. I paid for Express. I'm not trying to hear all that keep moving nonsense. Exactly. Take your time. Just walk slow. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Pink Lady's here. Hola, Pink Lady.
Hi,
We'll
Pink
do
Lady.
HHN. So excited. Let us know how you feel, Pink Lady.
Can't
and
wait
what
to
you
hear
think.
about your experience, Pink Lady.
Sounds good, Evil Mel's. Thank you. Oh, you're doing it on Saturday. Pink Lady's going on Saturday. I hope you guys have a good
fun time. Let us know if you have any questions, Pink Lady.
Based on any POVs for HHN Orlando you may have watched, any good or bad originals you guys might think of, because I heard Deadly Exhibits and Goblins Feast is mech this year. I know one of them is a fan favorite. I just don't know what it's called. I forget what it's called. There is an HHN Orlando original that I hear is getting great reviews. I don't think it's either one of those two. I have to be honest, I just haven't seen too much from Orlando.
Yeah, we haven't really had the chance to see a lot of the walkthroughs over there.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there aren't that many. There are obviously videos out there. We actually have seen walkthroughs from Japan. We were watching some of those videos actually, so there you go.
Yes, it is officially the late night crew.
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. Let's freaking go. Welcome
Make
to
sure
the
you guys
late night
drop
crew,
those
everybody.
Late night crew emojis.
Shall we open our last drink?
Yeah, are we coming? Let's see, what do we have in the agenda? Movie talk, right?
Let's talk about movies.
Yes.
And I quickly want to go over the haunted hayride.
Our
Share
experience.
some, just quickly talk
we
about
did
that.
have a lot of you guys ask us questions, if it's worth it or not.
So we'll be live for another 20-30 minutes.
Yeah. And then
yeah.
we're gonna be sending you guys over to Kuzi P. If you guys don't know, Kuzi P is Chris's younger brother. And
He's live.
He's
Oh my god.
he's live right now, but not just that. He's going live every single day in October.
And he's dressed up too.
Yes. So
This guy's
we'll
funny.
be sending you guys over there.
Yeah, he's live right now. He's playing Resident Evil, the original one. So once we're done with our live stream, we'll send you over there.
Yeah.
I have an idea, so I'll tell you guys. I'll bring it up before we send you guys
Leave it
over.
up to Chris to have something up his sleeve.
But welcome to the late night crew, friends. Thank you so much. We have some delicious ceviche waiting for us in the fridge.
And I think we're gonna watch a movie.
Let's watch a movie tonight since we didn't watch one yesterday.
I do have two in mind.
She already told me which ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
So since we're gonna do the movie talk,
It's Wicked Wednesday.
we'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
And maybe you guys can help us decide which one we should watch tonight.
Cheers, friends.
Cheers, you guys.
Salud, amigos y amigas. Gracias.
It is officially the first Wicked Wednesday of October.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers to that.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. We really do appreciate all of you. What did Crystal watch? Yeah, what did Crystal watch this week? All right, let's start with
This is what he's been waiting for. If you haven't done so, make sure that you guys have slashed the like button, please. It is officially the late night crew.
Let me just move this out of the way. Por favor. Any horror movie viewings coming soon? Soon. It's not a horror movie, but we are going to be watching Joker 2.
Yes.
And we know it's not getting the best reviews, so we're
I
like,
know. We'll see. We already do have a few movies scheduled for us to watch.
There's actually a few good movies in theaters that are new that are coming out that I have not heard anything about that we want to watch. We still have to go watch the one with Halle Berry. What's it called? Don't Let Go?
Never Let Go.
Never Let Go.
Yeah.
There's one called Summer Monster or Monster Summer. Yeah, with Mel Gibson, I think. Is it Mel Gibson?
I know,
There's a few, sorry. There's
a few that I feel like they're not really going hard with
advertising
promoting them. Yeah. So me and you have to really be on top of them and kind of, take the time and see the trailer ourselves, I feel like.
Cheers, friends. You want to keep up with the chat really quickly? I'm trying to figure it. I'm not sure why it's not.
Eva Mel said, still need to watch your video about the LA Haunted Hayride. Yeah, it was a fun one. Yeah, we'll get into it because we do want to get into pricing and our experience and everything. But yeah, if you haven't, please go ahead and check out that video.
I'm not sure why.
Sandy said I still have to watch Beetlejuice. Sandy, we love Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice is really fun.
Yeah, it's worth watching.
Okay, it's not letting me make us bigger for some
That's
weird
fine.
reason, so we'll stay like that. But if you guys are ready, here we go.
And now it is time for What Movie Did Crystal Watch This Week?
That's his favorite. That's why he wanted to end with this.
And now it is time for What Movie Did Crystal Watch This Week?
All right, we have been watching a lot of movies on our downtime. It's usually always late at night.
Jeremy said, I love this segment. We have Mr. Feeney in the chat. Mr. Feeney also loves this segment. Hi, Mr. Feeney.
Are we watching Venom? Yes, we actually just got our tickets for Venom. I'm not looking forward to it because I haven't been a fan of the first one or the second one, but I'll finish watching it. She actually enjoyed them, so.
Yeah, I did.
But for this week, wait a second.
And now it is time for What Movie Did Crystal Watch This Week?
That's so funny because that pose exactly how I have it. It reminds me of our aprons.
Oh my god.
Our
The
spooky
skeletons?
aprons?
Yeah. Okay, so what movies did Crystal watch this week? So 2 weeks ago, she saw Trick or Treat for the first time with Sam.
Gabriel said, I've been patiently waiting for this.
We did mention that because we've been live a lot since then. We just haven't had a Wicked Wednesday to sit down and talk about it. Now she's a huge fan of Trick or Treat with Sam.
Oh my god, I
And Sam
finally know who Sam is.
Sam is a Halloween icon.
He is.
Always has been. I love Sam. Yeah.
Okay, see, now I understand because we've been to a lot of, like the spooky swap meet, like certain events where, like, I see Sam a lot. I see a lot of people dressed up as Sam.
Sam is probably one of my favorite characters.
I never understood, and I love the movie. I enjoyed it so much. And yeah, stay tuned for maybe next year we're going to have some decorations with.
We're going to have Sam here in person.
Yeah.
Straight from the depths of hell himself.
It was such a fun
Or herself,
movie.
I don't know. Sam.
Yeah.
I do also want to say this. If I'm not mistaken, they had the Trick or Treat maze at Universal Studios Hollywood for Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh my god, don't tell me that.
No, but it was in 2018. That's the year we went 4 separate times because we didn't buy the frequent fear pass.
Can you guys believe that we bought 4 separate tickets?
So in other words, you did experience Trick or Treat, the maze at HHN. I remember going through it with you, but it was only like once or twice.
Yeah. See, but that was still the time where I wasn't really into.
You were still kind of scared.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I was still new to
Was it 2018? It was one of those two, but we did do it together.
haunts.
Yeah.
So I would very much walk like this every time, like not really paying attention.
How?
Like
How?
How?
Do it again. That was funny. Do it again. How? No, do it again. That was funny. She was like,
no.
why'd you close your eyes like that?
Because I would walk like this. Like, you know, I was very much that person that I just wanted to get through the haunt like super fast.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't really pay attention to like what was going around me. And yeah, that's why I feel like now I'm such a different person. Like, I could be in the back, I could be in the middle, I could be in the front, and I just really know how to like fully take in a haunt. And I like looking for like you know, certain little details like everywhere throughout the haunt. That's why I like seeing the movies beforehand, you know. And because I like appreciating each house, each maze that we do. Yeah,
Trick or Treat is a fun movie. It's a great movie.
That
Obviously,
was in
it's
my
like
era where I was still like a little
scared.
I was so
They grew up so fast. I'm so proud of her. But yeah, so she did watch Trick or Treat for the first time. She loves it now. They've actually been showing it on TV. So it's nice to have it in the background. Yeah. But recently.
Okay, wait. So hold on.
Go ahead.
I got to say, Trick or Treat. Another reason why I really enjoyed it was because it is one of those movies that you put on, and you know, it has to do certain scenes of like, you know, kids going trick or treating, and it just makes it feel like it's Halloween time.
But it's mostly the adults that are like, they show the adults having the Halloween parties and like celebrating Halloween.
Like, I love those scenes. I think that's another reason too why I love like Halloween Town.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also takes me back, I think, to when we would throw like our Halloween parties and getting ready to, you know, go out trick or treating and getting dressed up and stuff. Yeah.
Mel says, "OMG, Crystal, how can you not know my bestie Sam? He is the cutest."
I'm sorry.
He's bringing all the suspense. I'm sorry, Jeremy.
Yeah. Leave it up to Chris to do that.
Mel says, "Yay, Team Crystal. My son loves Venom."
I don't think I enjoy the Venom movies.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna watch the third one though. Ricky says the Trick or Treat maze was amazing. I agree, Ricky. That maze went hard. I remember it. It was so much fun. Okay. The scenes with the houses, the lighting, Sam itself was amazing. So I wish I could go back in time and have you experience it now, or hopefully they bring it back. It's at Six Flags, but trust me, it is not the same as Universal because we did Fright Fest this year. I was excited for it. I wonder if they'll ever do a Trick or Treat 2. They should. I don't know why they haven't.
So as soon as I saw
it's been like 15 years.
One, I was like, why is there not a second one? Like, even me, I didn't know who Sam was, but I knew him because, again, we go to a lot of haunt events, and I see a lot of people dressed up as Sam, and you know, I see him everywhere. So I'm like, there isn't a second movie? I was very surprised.
Thank you, Brian, because Brian brings up a good, interesting point. In late October of last year, Collider reported that Michael Dougherty, the creator, the writer of Trick or Treat, gave yet another promising update at Beyond Fest. He said that there's several drafts for Trick or Treat 2. It's already been so long. We actually did see Michael Dougherty in person, Dougherty, whatever his name is, at Midsummer Scream. Yeah, which was really cool.
At the Fright Fest.
So, he said over a decade that Sam would have a nemesis involved, but leadership made it delayed at Legendary and been working on the concept since 2009. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Wow.
It would be fun. I hope they could do it again, but they had to do it justice. Give it the same vibe as 2009, the first one.
I feel like we would all go crazy for a second movie.
Would you guys go to Salem? They said Pink Lady. I would love to go to Salem, Massachusetts for all the Halloween vibes. I want to go to Salem. I want to go to New Orleans. I want to go to the state of Washington for the spookiness, more of like the Twilight vibes, but still like spooky, you know what I'm saying? There's also Salem, Oregon too.
We're going to already throw that out into the universe.
Yeah. Got to. I would love to go to the small towns and where they celebrate Halloween like that.
Yeah, Juice said, it's not the same at Six Flags.
For sure. Okay, so what was the first one we saw? A few days ago? Did I have it here?
Yes.
Crystal saw The Seed of Chucky.
I know.
So The Bride of Chucky, The Seed of Chucky, for the first time. So can you tell us what you thought about seeing Tiffany come back to life with Chucky, being resurrected by Glenn/Glenda?
So I know this is
in Hollywood.
I know this is gonna be surprising to you guys that I had not seen the Chucky movies. I know that's gonna be so shocking to you guys. But I'm having so much fun watching all of them. Now I get the humor behind Chucky and like why he has, you know, like these jokes and even from watching the first one, the second one, I enjoy it. They're just both so funny, both Chucky and Tiffany, and now they. Yeah, I don't want to give too. I don't know. I'm pretty sure all of you
It's
guys
been
have
out for,
seen
I'm
it.
sure
Yeah,
you guys
okay.
are probably, it's been out for,
Yeah, now they have like the sun. Like
you're probably the last person on earth to watch these movies, so you're fine. Don't even worry about it. No, Evil Mel, believe it or not, there's so many scary movies she has not seen.
no.
Like, I've had to warm her up to it. She's been a horror fan since
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah, because
Recent horror fan, so.
yeah. So if you're new here, when I was growing up, I got
She lived under a rock.
I lived in Atlanta, Georgia, and when I was younger, I watched the movie Texas Chainsaw, and I got traumatized ever since then, and I did not do anything horror. I would not watch any scary movies. And yeah, it wasn't until like I moved back, and then yeah, Chris kind of introduced me back into horror, and like
It took a decade.
yeah, it did.
A decade of us dating for her to get back into horror. Because I took her to Not Scary Farm when we started dating, and she cried.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to do anything ever again.
Yeah.
So let's get that right. Let's get that part right. So now that like I make it a mission, especially during spooky season, to watch scary movies
Yeah.
that are new to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've been having fun with it, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I feel like he's experiencing everything like
All over again for the first time.
Yeah.
I even told her when I was watching Seed of Chucky, like I was a kid. Who let me watch these as a
Exactly.
Who let 10-year-old me watch these as a
Yes.
kid or however old I was? I don't know. I didn't have babysitters. Actually, I didn't have babysitters.
Wow.
See, mom and dad are lucky. I'm a good kid. Yeah,
You were watching these movies.
but I didn't behave bad to a certain extent, I guess. Yeah, so I'm proud of her. She's come a long way, but there's just so many horror movies, you guys. There's so many. And we watch Halloween movies throughout the year, but we ramp it up this year. Like, starting August, July, August.
We
to
try to
October.
save them up for
It makes it more
during
fun.
October.
Yeah.
Unless they're like newly in theater, but other than that, then we try to like really watch a lot of them during October.
Like, there's so many movies that I've seen probably almost every scary movie you guys have seen.
Yeah.
Except for those like B movies. I haven't really seen
But
them.
see, I also have been enjoying like finding those movies that he hasn't seen, because a lot of the movies that I'm watching for the first time, like he's already seen, and I don't like it when he knows what's gonna happen. Like, so the next movie you hadn't seen, right?
Yeah, the next movie I hadn't seen.
Yeah.
And
And then that's why I do enjoy also going to the movies and keeping up with the newer movies, because
Exactly.
he doesn't know what's gonna happen.
Mel says, no offense to Six Flags, but the mazes they have right now would be better fit for HHN. I agree. I think Six Flags bit off more than they can chew.
Yeah.
They have so many houses and IPs. They should have got 4 or 5 or 6, kept 6 or 7 of them and focused on their budget and working it up.
I mean, Stranger Things. It was just yeah.
Ugh. Felt more of like a high school haunt. We still had a fun time with the scares,
Yeah.
the scare actors, the slider show,
The DJ.
the DJ. Yeah, but we made the best of it.
At
but,
this point, we are gonna say, if you do plan on going on to Fright Fest, fully take advantage of that. The coasters are open, but don't expect too much from the actual houses themselves.
Yeah.
That's not where your money's gonna go towards. It's mainly gonna be for the experience of they're open, but
Lots of scare zones,
mainly the
actually.
roller coasters, the scare zones, the scare actors are amazing. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Theo Chucky is more comedy and campy. It was definitely
Yeah.
different, right? So
And yesterday when we were cooking, we did go into that where like when we do decide what we're gonna watch, and if it's horror based, we first ask, okay, what kind of horror movie do you feel like watching? Like a comedy based one, like slasher 80s, like
Paranormal.
there's different kinds of horror, and even I've learned that now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a true Halloween fan if you didn't watch any of the Chucky movies? I'm disappointed. This is why I'm Team Chris. Let's go, Jesse.
Jesse, I just feel like you find any excuse to be Team Chris, but it's
Hey,
okay.
hey,
I'll
hey.
give it to you.
I'll defend my one Team Chris member, Jesse. I got you.
I'm not.
But it's my job as her partner, her soulmate. I don't know. That's just what you call me. I don't know. To
What the heck? I do call you my soulmate. What
that's
the
fine.
heck?
To like show her these movies, so I'm very proud. I'm working my way up there. We're working on it, but no, I'm glad since we started this whole YouTube journey. Like you have been a horror fan since we started this whole YouTube thing. So thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jesse.
So it might take a decade, but the mission is roller coasters, Gabriel.
No.
Yes,
No.
that's right. So,
No.
you know what's
No.
funny? The same experience
No.
she had with Texas
No.
Chainsaw the movie is the same experience you have with roller coasters. When I lived in Georgia, I went to Six Flags over Georgia. I got on the coaster. I hated it, and I left.
Yeah. That
Same
is the
story.
same experience.
Same story.
Yep, that is the same experience with roller coasters.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I went to Six Flags over Georgia, got on one ride, and then I left.
Sam is gonna be in the Haunting Modern Warfare 3 reboot as a skin. Yeah, I saw that. I'm kind of tempted to play them just to get that.
You should.
That would be so cool. I can get a Sam skin. You can watch me play. That would be awesome.
That's the only way I'll watch you play.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Thanks. The Conjuring, The Nun, Insidious, and Exorcism movies are scary for me. I've watched them, but they are scary. Those are some of the ones we've seen all of those actually.
Okay, so
I agree.
Insidious and The Conjuring, we did have watch parties for those.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like The Conjuring is the one that was scarier for me. Yeah.
I agree. My mom is a horror fan, so I grew up watching all the many scary movies. Yeah, my mom loves scary movies, so for me, like, I remember watching all the scary movies because of my mom.
No, see, and I'm the opposite. My parents were very old school, like, they very much like Hispanic parents, you know.
Just work and the little
So
leisure time was always family time.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was never into, like, even we would, like, not even experience going out that much with, like, like theme parks or like anything like that. Everything was very much like spending time together.
Family was a big thing for you guys, right?
Yeah.
It was always family.
Yeah.
Like, family was a big thing for you guys. And playing outside with cousins, aunts, uncles.
Yeah. So I do have to say, like, a lot of my first experiences have to be with, like, Chris. Him, like, that's where I started experiencing the world.
For me, I spent a lot of time on my own, or with Kuzi P.
Yeah.
My parents were a split household, so different families, different types of families, so things like that. So yeah, I agree. It's cool. It's cool to experience it with someone else again, because I feel like I'm doing it again. So.
Yeah.
Team Mochi, what's up, Idol Maestro? 6-year-old me was watching Hellraiser. What a way to be introduced to hell. Exactly.
Oh my god.
Who let me watch these movies as a kid?
That's crazy.
Who? I don't know who. I have to ask.
And there's a couple of movies,
That's hilarious.
not just horror movies, but other classic movies that I'm just like, why are we watching these movies?
Scary movie, not another teen movie. Like it is. April is here. What's up, April?
Hi, April.
How are you? It's so good to see you, friend. Team
Happy
Edward
spooky season.
or Team Jacob?
That's funny because we did go through our era.
You know what?
Tell them the story.
April, that is a great question. First of all, like it is, you
my
are
God,
amazing.
yeah.
Please check out our friend April.
Always-
April, she's just...
Always crushing it.
I want to be like April when I grow up.
Always crushing it.
Yeah, all these events, you are amazing, April. Keep going,
Yes.
keep going. You got this. We know you're in your busy season right now with school. Keep going.
Yeah.
The movie that reminds me of us, and it always will,
Yeah.
because we had first started dating and we started watching these movies together because they had just came out
Yeah, he actually gifted all of them to me.
on DVD, right?
DVD.
Imagine
Yeah.
VHS. We're not that old. Twilight. The Twilight movies.
Yeah.
It sounds cheesy. I'm sorry, but Twilight for me is always going to be like that
He's
little
a cheese ball deep down
sentimental
inside.
one.
Deep down inside. Under all that horror talk, he's a cheese ball.
Leave me alone. Hey, it's essentially vampires versus werewolves. Okay.
He's like, in my defense. In my defense.
I was tricked. I thought it was a vampire versus a werewolf.
Sure. What about that one time you cried, though?
Which one? I mean, what?
Which time?
Which time? No, like when we first started dating, we were like so madly in love, and you know, like high school.
We were?
love. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I love you more now, you know. So.
Good save.
Twilight came out, and we saw
Wow.
Twilight together, and then the second one, and then the third one, and the fourth one. We saw them in theaters. We made it,
She said
we made it a
Twilight was
thing.
my childhood.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, so Twilight reminds me of us, like, in the early stages. So it's kind of cheesy, but I really do enjoy those Twilight movies.
Brian said it's Twilight horror. but
It could be scary, you know, depending on...
well,
a few things.
according to Chris, the way he saw it
It's
back
vampires versus werewolves, right, Brian? Just roll with it. Just go with it. That's fine. What's up, Brian? Good
then. He's
to see
gonna
you.
be so disappointed.
Happy Wicked
On our next
Wednesday.
live, Brian is gonna be like, "What did I do? What did you make me watch?"
But yeah. I was always Team Edward. Vampires. Not Team Jacob. Who cares about Jacob? Not even Bella cared about Jacob. Enough.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That you said that out loud.
Thank you for the question.
There's
that was
one
a good
thing
question.
to think it, but there's one thing to say it out loud. All the Team Jacobs out there, babe.
Team Charlie, damn it! I know, Ricky. I felt bad for Charlie. How you gonna just say that to Charlie when he was just watching out for
my
Bella,
God.
trying to take her under the wing, you know? Twilight watch party coming soon. What?
What?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Well, we have Brian hasn't seen it.
Brian hasn't seen it.
Hi, Isabel. She said she's still watching.
Hi,
tonight.
Isabel. Good to
Wait,
see you.
Does that okay? Isabel just came out when we're doing the Twilight talk. Does that mean Isabel is a Twilight fan?
What were they called? What were the Twilight fans called? Twerps.
What the? Okay, babe. I don't think we were walking around saying that we were the twerps.
Twihards? What were they called? Okay, let us know really quickly.
The sparkles.
Let us know really quickly. Are you Team Edward or Team Jacob? Twihards. Is that what they were called? Twihards?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. How did you get that? He said twerps.
Nah, that was a joke. I was a Twihard. We were. We'd watch those movies over and over again.
Oh my god.
I love you guys' Halloween decor. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There's no shade. What are you guys talking about? I woke up laughing today. I must have slept funny. What's up, Pepe?
Oh, that Pepe. Oh
Crystal,
my
please,
God.
if you can make a list of your favorite movies that you have watched. Ooh,
I should do that.
That's a great.
Yeah.
That's a really great
Yes.
option. St.
Okay,
Hunter
I'll
says
do that.
80s horrors movies were scary. Then it's kind of corny now. Yeah, some of these are kind of just. They don't hit the same.
Yeah.
They don't hit the same. They could be cheesy and not scary, or both. Like not cheesy and not scary at all,
Yeah.
or predictable.
Yeah.
I agree. Two of Hearts. That's a great song. Haven't seen Twilight, but definitely hashtag Team Jacob.
Oh my god.
You don't understand. I was obsessed with Twilight growing up. I remember waiting for midnight drops of movies at the theaters for Breaking Dawn. I'll never forget.
Yeah.
Same. Were you gonna say the same
Yeah.
story? Yeah. She went to go visit me in Santa Barbara when I was in college, and I took her to one of the oldest theaters in Santa Barbara to go watch Breaking Dawn Part 1. It was like a 10 p.m. screening. It was a fun date.
It was.
And the ending, we were like, oh my god. We didn't read the books. I didn't read the book, that's why. So there you go. That was
fun.
That was a fun talk, man. Cheers. Great time.
Cheers to that.
And we're still continuing
Cheers to
it.
Twilight.
Still watching new movies together.
I know. Okay, which brings me to
And now it is time for What Movie Did Crystal Watch This Week?
Sorry, go ahead.
you guys should have heard his giggle when he did that.
Sorry, it's just perfect segue.
No, you let me know when you're done, because are you going to do it again?
No, I won't, I promise.
I'm going to do it.
And now it is time for What Movie Did Crystal Watch This Week?
She wasn't lying. She did it herself. Go ahead. Take it away, Crystal.
Are you sure? Can
Yes.
I please take the floor?
I'm
because
good.
You usually play it like 3 or 4 times.
The floor is yours.
All right.
No, I'm serious. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm serious. Okay, so what was next that we watched, baby?
Not last night. Sorry, Monday night.
So this is one that he hadn't seen as well.
I had not seen this movie. I know
Yeah.
some of you have mentioned it and had recommended it before.
And not just that, but they did bring it back to theaters.
Did they really?
Yeah, remember? I looked into it, but they were charging
Oh,
the extra fee.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're A-listers. I'm not paying extra.
Yeah.
The Babadook. The Babadook, which came out in
The Babadook.
2013, I believe. 2013, 2014. I had heard that it was a really scary movie. I had always heard, like, this is a good horror movie. And I had never seen it. I just never got to it. It is available on Netflix.
2014.
2014? So we decided to watch it on Saturday. And boy, oh boy, it was a creepy movie.
It was.
The Babadook thing is kind of scary.
It did have like a slow burn in the beginning.
It was a
but
slow burn.
It was definitely suspenseful, which I love in a movie when it's not too predictable. It had a great story. The actors did a great job.
Yeah, the mom and the son, excellent acting.
Amazing job.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were certain scenes that were just so spooky. I definitely had my pillow, which
She was hiding behind her pillow.
Okay,
like,
we have April in the chat. She was there when we.
oh
we
my
did-
gosh. April, she ate all her popcorn
If-
and then
if
was
there's
hiding.
if there's no, well, I had a pillow this time, but during that time at the theater, I didn't have anything else. I had the popcorn, so I am very much that person that I will hide, and I was just like this the whole time. So yeah.
And I was moving her pillow. I'm like, you have to see this.
He's like,
you're
you can't even see."
cheating. You have to watch the screen.
I was like, I can't see.
Yeah. Babadook is a great flick. Brian, I think you're one of the ones that would always mention that too.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it. I knew about it, and yeah, I agree. It's more of like a psychological thriller in a way, but it gets very dark and deep and paranormal.
Yeah, it is dark.
And the Babadook was kind of like freaky, which I appreciated. It was really cool scenes. We mentioned it yesterday. And then I was teasing Crystal all night long after
all night
that.
long.
She's like, I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I'm like, well, watch out for the Babadook. I'm gonna go get some water. We'll tell the Babadook you guys said hi. Good night. Sleep tight, Babadook.
Yeah, I get up a lot, so like I love cold water, so I have to get up back and forth to the fridge every time. I can't just keep water next to me. So I kept making trips, and every time it would be like, watch out for the Babadook.
Tell the Babadook I said hi.
And I was like, leave me alone.
She's like, don't say that.
And we, yeah, everything was off, so I would like turn this light on, turn that light on.
I know.
And I never do that.
I noticed you turn this hallway light on, and
Yeah.
you never do that.
I never do that.
I know she was scared.
I'm very much like, I don't mind walking in the darkness, but that night I was like turning the lights.
I don't think you've been this scared after a movie since The Exorcist.
It was pretty creepy.
Or no, what was the other one? Oh no, Halloween, 1978 with Michael Myers.
Yeah, I had nightmares.
Yeah, you had nightmares after that. So, Babadook is a great movie. Go
It
watch
is.
it. It's a slow burn. It's about trauma and loss and dealing with that loss and going crazy. Very dark. I love the ending.
The ending. I was just gonna say the ending.
I loved it. I loved
crazy.
it. Very deep and dark meaning, but
Yeah.
it was really cool. Go watch it, you guys. They actually used practical effects and stop motion for the movie, which I had to look up after, because the scenes look really cool, and I was like, I appreciate special practical effects, real effects.
Would you agree though, babe? I was kind of shocked at the ending.
Yeah.
Which normally I can kind of predict how it's gonna end.
Yeah, I was kind of like, is that how it ends?
But I
No
was
way.
like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
So if you haven't seen the Babadook, go see it. It is available on Netflix.
Liquor, what's up, Liquor?
Hi, Liquor.
Hi, CNC. Super late to the live. What did we miss? What are we discussing? Oh, we're just talking about the.
And now it is time for What Movie Did Crystal Watch This Week?
Yes. So the Babadook and Seed of Chucky. Those are the last two movies that Crystal's seen
We're in the
for
movie
the first
segment
time.
right now.
Yeah. We are going to watch Smile 2. It's not necessary to have a Smile 2. It's going to be exactly the same as the first one. Just a different character, different scenario. She's a pop star.
Even
She's famous.
Smile 1, I did not really enjoy.
Smile 1 was cool, but the trailers gave it away,
Yeah.
which I hated, so I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy Smile 1, so just as soon as I found out there was going to be a Smile 2, I was just like, ugh. But it's okay, we'll do it for science. We'll let you guys know if it's worth the trip to the movie theaters or not.
Yeah, we're going to watch Venom, we're going to watch Joker, Folie à Deux. There's still a handful of movies that we're going to watch in theater.
I'm excited for Wicked pretty soon, too.
Wicked is another one. There's another really big movie
There's a
coming
few.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the options tonight?
Okay, so we do have two options.
Do you want to let the chat vote? You guys want to vote for the movie that Crystal should watch tonight? I think
Okay.
we should. Well, you brought it up
So
earlier.
these are the ones that I've been kind of just. Well, you guys tell me like that they're pretty scary, so I'm like, there has to be the perfect day when you see them. And I do have to say, we are gonna go to the room. We do have a bigger TV in the room, so I was like, if we do watch a movie tonight, I was like, let's watch it in the big screen.
I know what you did last summer. I love that movie. That's one that I want Crystal to watch for the first time. But it has to be a good time for that. What movie? Which movie?
Let's see the upcoming movies. So we already said Venom is coming up, Smile 2 is coming up, Wicked, Moana 2, Gladiator 2.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Gladiator 1 as a kid.
We have Sonic 3
we
is
have,
coming
we have
out.
to finish Sonic 2. We never finished it.
Yeah. But we really enjoyed the first one.
Yeah, I
The
really
first
enjoyed
Sonic
what we
movie
saw.
I really did enjoy. Oh, and really quickly, I'm gonna keep saying it because it's such a great movie. If you haven't gone to see The Wild Robot, go see The Wild Robot. It's an amazing movie.
It is.
But just be ready to maybe you're
Cry.
probably gonna cry because
It's so simple, but it's such a beautiful movie.
It's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
So
I hope it wins some
The
awards.
Wild Robot. I'm surprised they haven't done they didn't do that much advertising for it, but
It's
go
a
watch
great
it.
movie.
It's a great movie. Yeah. Let's see what else is. See, they're bringing back so many movies. They're bringing
Mean Girls is coming
Mean
back
Girls
to theaters.
tomorrow. Yeah, because they're celebrating their 20th anniversary.
Furious 7? What?
On the 4th.
Monster Summer, that's the one I'm talking about. Comes out tomorrow
Monster
too.
7.
There's a few movies that we
Monster
want to
Summer.
watch. Oh, sorry, Monster Summer. Okay, what are the options?
Okay,
There's
so
two options.
So the
Wait.
Oh.
Wait a second. Hold the phone, you guys. Hold the phone.
You're almost there, but don't panic. There's still more music to come before you're completely engulfed in the blissful embrace of that little light.
All right, team meeting and break. I just want to make sure there was 2 options, not 3.
Oh wait, did you think of a third one?
No, I
Is
did
that
it.
what you're saying?
Yeah, I did it. I just want to
Okay.
make sure. Okay.
Oh, did we freeze?
That's us
Oh,
on
okay.
this screen.
All right.
Boom! Are we doing the Beetlejuice Afterlife experience? It got extended. No, I don't think we are, Brian, to be honest.
No.
We wanted to do it originally in the beginning, like when it first came out, opening weekend. But in terms of posting it and stuff, like the hype kind of died down. We would have done it opening weekend because we did the Denny's video, and that kind of blew up for us and
Which
like, on
shout out
social
to
media.
Denny's.
Yeah.
They
They kept messaging us back and forth. So we're like,
No, and not just that, but I feel like we're already pretty busy this month.
yeah,
I don't know, I
I'd
think
rather do
it's-
other home haunts and
yeah.
like local haunts at this point, you know. So we're gonna miss out, but it's okay. The movie
Gabriel
was
said
really good.
easy choice. What are you guys gonna vote for?
Ooh! What movie should Crystal
No!
watch tonight? Go ahead and vote, you guys. Go ahead and vote if you haven't, please. I'll leave that up for the remaining of the segment
Oh my god.
of our Wicked Wednesday. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it.
So, yeah, just a little insight. These are the 2 that I've been kind of putting off. Because, I don't know, I've heard some things from all of you guys that they're up there.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, let's go ahead and move on. We're gonna end our stream with this segment, the Haunted Hayride. We dropped our video. I think it's probably at 1,000 views already. Thank all of you so much. We had
Thank
so
you guys.
much fun. I want to see if I can play it in the background because there's something that specifically I want to show.
G said both great options. Diego said Terrifier easily. Sandy said I've never seen Terrifier.
Yeah, neither have we, so
Okay,
that's
so
why
we're
we're
not alone.
excited. So really quickly, thank you so much to the 13th Floor Entertainment Group. They put on a lot of events and in multiple states. I don't think people realize they're like
They're huge.
cross country. They have events in other states, so many states. Texas, Arizona, there's so many. But they're in charge of a lot of things here locally. So they're in charge of this, I think they're in charge of Dark Harbor as well. We reached out to them and they said, yeah, come over to the Haunted Hayride because they invited us to Sharktoberfest last year. So
Which
we're
we
like,
had so much fun.
yeah, so we wanted
Yeah,
to do a
for
Haunted
Sharktober.
Hayride this year. A lot of you have been asking for Haunted Hayride. We hadn't been to the Haunted Hayride since 2018, 2019. Well over 5 years.
And it was at a different location.
It was up the block. Now they moved
Yeah.
down the street in Griffith Park by the LA Zoo. And we had a great time. I had more fun than I was expecting to have.
So did I.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it definitely felt more of like a family friendly like event, but also the haunt themselves. They felt more like, I don't know, home haunt?
Yeah, they felt like home haunts.
Home haunts. Even in during some of our walkthroughs, they just have so much space where no one was rushing you, no one was
Yeah.
after you. You could stop and like take a picture with like some of the animatronics, some of the scenes. Like it was just very much that vibe, which I don't mind.
So this is a hayride right here. The entire hayride was like 7 to 8 minutes, but they got creative with it. There was animatronics. That was a scare actor. You wouldn't know it until he would come out and scare you. But it was just really, the feel of it. It felt like you were in a small town, and this is their Halloween event.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it felt like. There was some really cool creative scares, which I did not see coming. I don't remember it being like that. That's why I had more fun than I was expecting to have. Is it worth it? Look, there's different ticket options.
Yes, I really want to get into this.
There's different ticket options because there's the basic ticket, which grants you access to the event and the hayride, but not the mazes, not the houses.
Yeah.
The good thing, though, I will say this, the pro and con to that, like this is probably one of the coolest scares. This guy came out from the top and was rolling around, and he would throw the skull at you. Like, it was pretty dope. So you could just do the hayride. Where's the part? I think it's like right here. They do have live entertainment. They had Monty Revolta and his band.
They did such a great job.
And I'm telling you, this is one of the best Halloween entertainment groups I've ever seen. This band was amazing.
They were.
They were amazing. Go watch the video. We have a few segments where you can hear their music. They play cover songs, but they put their own spin on it. It is amazing. Like, I had seen him before, but I had never seen the show.
The costume changes were amazing. Certain
Look
scenes were
at
amazing.
he's Mother from he's supposed to be Norman Bates right here. Like, they're doing a psycho killer, slasher song.
I do have to say, though, I'm going to keep it real because starting off, to get granted access just to the actual event and then just a haunted hayride. Yeah, I wish it was just a whole...
Like, one ticket for everything.
Yeah,
I agree.
because... yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. Another thing that really made it enjoyable for me was the actual houses.
The houses were
the
pretty
houses.
Good.
I think that was number one for me. Over the hayride, actually.
3 houses.
That's where I'm kind of like,
yeah,
a little
kind of
conflicted. Yeah.
Would you pay $60? I don't even know how much it is. $60, $70 for an event like this, where it did include the houses. Because if you just want to do the hayride, it's like less than $50.
I feel like it has to include everything in order for you to really understand what we experience.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that off the bat. I don't know if you're. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it real because if you do pay just going into it, just the hayride by itself, and just walking around the actual event, I don't know if you're gonna feel how we felt. I don't think so because the houses did have a lot to do with how we felt with the whole event.
Yeah, the houses were solid. They
Yes,
felt
they
like
were.
professional home haunts.
Yeah.
You don't have this overreaching company or IP telling you what to do. It's more of like, this is the vibe we're going for. This is what we're gonna put. The animatronics were amazing. The design of everything was pretty solid. Like those hanging pigs and bodies, they were pretty heavy. Like they were made out of good material, good quality material. Shout out to the 13th floor because it was awesome.
And I do have to also add on, we did stay until closing. We were like one of the last people there. And even then, at the very end, towards closing time, all the scare actors were still there. We got all of the scares, and they were still very much full energy. And even at the end, right? I think we did 2 of them twice back to back. And even when they would greet you in the beginning, full on energy, like like they were. Everybody was so happy. All the scare actors.
Was on it.
Yeah.
I agree. Really quickly, Earl says, quick hello, everyone. I have to go be at work at 6 in the morning. Have a great night, Earl. Thank you so much.
For stopping by.
We appreciate you. Good luck tomorrow. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Have a good one. So 3 mazes, 3 houses, and they were all top notch. They were all amazing.
What is your intake on it, baby? Because with ticketing and...
Yeah, I wish it was included.
That's where we're very conflicted because
Let me do
we
this.
had an amazing time. But we did get the full-on experience with the hayride, with
We had Express.
access, express,
Because we were media, we were
and
invited.
access to the whole floor when it came to the entertainment that they had, and then the houses themselves. They did have a really awesome show.
Oh my gosh.
That show is one of the best shows that we've seen.
The seance show was amazing. Let me see if I can pull it up on screen for all of you.
I think this is very important.
Here we go. I got it.
Okay.
We're going to end it with this. I had so much fun at the Haunted Hayride. If it was a little bit cheaper, I would want to go again.
Yeah.
Like just us.
Yeah.
And by the way, just FYI, they did not serve spicy juice. No adult beverages. No alcohol.
I don't think did we mention this in our video?
No, we didn't.
Okay. Yes. Which maybe we should mention it in a
no
comment
spicy juice.
They do not serve alcohol, you guys. They do not serve alcohol there.
Yeah. It's understandable though.
Yeah.
It's a different license. It's outdoors. It's by the park. The city's kind of strict with those rules. So just giving you guys a heads up. We had s'mores. We had iced coffee. There was a lot of food trucks.
Yeah.
We had Cinnabon iced coffee actually, which was really good.
It was the first time we tried it.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Okay. This is for one of their. This is for a Saturday in October, so this is the pricier side. The Hayride only general admission line, and one person for the Hayride only, $47 plus $7. Geez, $54. $54 to enter. You get to access the general admission Hayride line, which might be busy.
Yeah.
You do get live entertainment. You have access to the food trucks, the Midnight Falls Scare Zone area. They do have a carousel, which is extra. I think it's like $7 extra. It's an add-on, but you can add it on once you're inside.
They have that, and then they also have the axe throwing.
Axe throwing
which is
for
an
an
add-on.
extra cost.
Yeah.
Zombie splat, which you get to shoot little like paintball water balls at like little zombies. Additional cost. And the seance show at an additional cost. I think it's like $7 to $10 extra. They're all add-ons.
Yeah. So keep that in mind, you guys. So from our experience, we did get pretty much, I mean, yeah.
We didn't do the axe throwing. We didn't do the zombie splat because those would have costed us extra. We didn't do the little merry scary go round carousel. We were able to do the seance show because they said, yeah, with that, if you have media, you're good to go. That show was amazing. But you're going to have to pay minimum $55.
Ooh, Ricky said Costco has special deals, $75 for VIP.
I think I saw that. I think I brought that up last week. Thank you so much, Ricky. For 2 people.
Oh, wow.
Go to Costco. I
Yes.
think I saw someone post that
Yeah.
last week, and I brought it up. But we got invited for media, so I was like, oh, thank God, we don't have to get that.
So since we got media, you guys, we pretty much got the VIP experience. So we're going to keep it real. We had a great time, but we did have that access to it.
So 55 plus 7, $62 minimum. This one grants you access to the houses and the maze. I'm sorry, the hayride. If you don't want to wait in line, it's going to cost you $84. It's a little pricey.
It is.
Unless you're balling, make sure you invite us. Look, you get your own private wagon.
What?
If you guys are balling out there,
We didn't have our own private wagon. What?
private wagon, additional guests, exactly. So it's a little bit on the pricier side.
Yeah, but I don't want anybody to get confused and just buy like the first tier and just like think that, you know what, even though they're not going to have front of the line access to the houses, no, there's different tickets. So for the minimum, you get access to just the hayride and just the whole premises itself, not the actual houses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I had a great time. Like,
I
if
did
it was
too.
a little bit cheaper, maybe that $75 Costco deal would be it. We
Yeah.
have a Costco membership.
Oh, we do.
Don't forget, this seance show was incredible, you guys. I'm telling you, this thing was like one of the best Halloween shows I've ever seen. And shout out to Noah.
Shout out to this Noah because he kept telling us.
He told
like,
us, don't miss the show.
Yes, he's like, there's this show. He's like, did you experience it? We're like, no, what show? He's like, you have to go. And I kept asking questions like, what is it? Like, he's like, just go to it. Don't miss it. We're like, okay.
We saw the tent in the back, but we didn't
Yeah.
know what it was because there was no clear
Yeah.
sign for it. This show, like, they have
It was
volunteers.
amazing.
You can be in the stands or you can be one of the ones on a table. But this is like one of the best horror shows I've ever seen. Very immersive.
I think that was one of the highlights of the night for
This
me.
makes it worth
Yeah.
it, in my opinion. You're not going to get a show like this
Yeah.
anywhere else. What's it about? Madame Aurora is conjuring spirits.
Yeah.
That's
But
all
don't
we're
say
going to
too
say.
much. Yeah.
That's all we're going to say.
Because I do have to say that Noah didn't say too much to us, so that did help.
We're not
Like,
even we didn't even show much
Yeah.
on our video. We just showed you like 3-4 minutes. That's it. It's like
Yeah.
an 8-minute show. We didn't even show too much. We'll leave it at that. There you go. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. But yeah, I had such a fun time at the LA
did.
Haunted Hayride. Much better than I remember.
Shout out to them for having us out. We had such an amazing time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Went 2 years ago, and I'm pretty sure the houses were included with the ticket and the hayride too, so I might have changed. Yeah, because I remember when we went 6 years
Yes,
ago,
it
I
wa-
think it
it
was
was-
one ticket, and we were able to do a lot.
Yeah.
We just waited a long
The
time.
smaller things were extra.
Yeah.
That's where we were also surprised. So I really want to let you guys know. Yeah. The minimum ticket just gets access to the premises and then the haunted hayride, not the houses. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, friends, I think we're at the end of it. Yeah, it's a little pricey, but sorry, what I was going to say is, let's end it with this. Everything is kind of pricey nowadays.
Yeah.
Everything is. Like, Six Flags was trying to charge $100 for their Fright Fest Extreme, and then they lowered it because the feedback wasn't the best. Now it's like $80, I think. I think I'd rather do this. Unless you want to go for the roller coasters.
I agree.
You know, I mean, yeah, there's pros and cons to everything. It's kind of tricky. It puts us in a tricky situation because we want to recommend the best, and we tend to look at the positive.
Yeah, but we want to keep it real because we know, like, you know, you're going to spend your hard-earned money, and we know what that's like.
Things are expensive.
Things are super expensive, and not just that, but I know a lot of you guys just are choosing maybe 1 or 2 haunts to do for October. So, you know, you're limited to that. So what is worth it the most, you know?
Like, we had some friends ask us, should I go to Fright Fest or Not Scary Farm?
Yeah.
Not Scary Farm.
Not Scary
Without
Farm
a
for
question,
sure.
go to Not Scary Farm.
Yeah.
So what we have coming up, Not Scary Farm, Haunted Car Wash, Dark Harbor. We want to do 1 or 2 local haunts, smaller events. I know there's Reign of Terror, and there's another one that we want to do. So small things. We have 4 weeks to enjoy the spookiness.
Babe, I feel like
Still.
that's not enough.
I know it's not. On the flip side, if I'm not mistaken, I think we did get 2 tickets for the convention in November. Yeah, it's a Halloween convention in November. I think they already messaged us.
We're still gonna be, and also HHN is gonna go into November too,
Yeah, so we'll be fine. Don't cry just yet. We're all gonna miss it. So.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, let's close the
Alright,
poll. What are we
what
watching?
one?
What is Crystal watching?
What are we watching? I feel like they voted for the Terrifier. Did you guys vote for the Terrifier?
We paid $147 on Sunday for HHN. The lines weren't long. The scare actors were awesome. The baby crow was so cute. Shout out to the scarecrows. It was one of my favorite scare actors. And that baby crow is iconic.
They're amazing. And I also love how they're so interactive when they're like, you're admiring the baby crow. They'll all come over and they're like, yeah, here's the baby crow.
I agree. Jenica says, how's the weather going to be for HHN this week? Heard it was going to be pretty warm. Yes, let me just quickly verify for you.
Yeah, we are experiencing another heat wave this week. So if you are going to be out there this weekend for any haunts, make sure, please plan accordingly because the weather does have a lot to do with how your experience goes. That's why I'm known as, like, if there's a heat wave, I carry multiple fans, and that helps out a lot.
Okay, so really quickly, Thursday is going to be 92 highest, Friday 88, Saturday 90. This is at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Yeah.
Sunday 93. It starts to cool off around 8 to 9. It gets from 70s to 69, 68 degrees.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you can take a refillable water bottle, but it has to be empty.
It has to be empty, and they are super strict on that.
Yeah, you can take a refillable water bottle, whatever.
You can.
Thingy,
There's water
yeah.
At the park. Yeah.
Stay hydrated. It is going to be warm. If you're out in the sun, it'll feel warm. From 5 to 7, it's going to feel warm.
And I do have
it'll
to
cool
say,
down slowly.
also factor in, you guys, these houses are pretty small. Factor in the body heat. You're around a lot of people, especially on the weekend. It gets busy. So, yeah. Keep that in mind. Right?
Everyone voted for... Okay, no, not everybody. 62%. 2/3 of everybody voted for Terrifier.
I knew it. I was like, they're gonna pick the Terrifier.
Crystal is watching Terrifier
We
tonight.
are watching. You haven't seen it, right?
I haven't seen Terrifier.
Okay, we are watching Terrifier tonight. What do you mean? Imagine he's like, no, this is for you. This was your poll.
Yeah, this is for you. I'm gonna be over here.
Yeah.
No, it just makes me feel better to say you're gonna watch it.
Oh gosh.
We're annual pass members as well to Universal Studios Hollywood, so I would do it again. Heck yeah. That's the best thing about being a pass member. I agree. Totally agree. Thank you guys.
There's one investment that I'm like,
Platinum Pass, baby. The Universal Studios Hollywood Pass, the Platinum Pass, in my opinion, is one of the best passes ever.
Yeah. That's one of the first bills that gets paid around here. Our passes.
Our Platinum Pass. Can go to the park.
From Universal.
The cheapest pass at Disney is almost the same price as the highest pass at Universal.
We think about that one.
And just so you guys are aware, we have heard a rumor that they're trying to get rid of the 6 p.m. parking limit at Universal Studios Hollywood.
We'll keep you guys updated.
We've heard it like 2 months ago. It's a rumor. I hope they get rid of it.
It would make sense.
Because imagine being a Platinum Pass or a Gold Pass, and you don't have to worry about getting there at 6. City Walk is going to thrive.
Yeah.
The stores will thrive. because you can go have a bite, go shopping, go to the park or whatever after
and not
6
just
and not
that,
worry
but
about
now
it.
even we do have a lot of friends that they're like, I'm not gonna pay $30-something just to go
Just
to,
for parking.
for a little bit to go to HHN. Yeah.
Even us, when we're AMC, we pay $5,
Yes.
but still. So.
All right, you guys. So that is gonna do it for tonight's live. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Another edition
Thank you,
of
Charlie.
Wicked Wednesday.
Charlie says you won't regret this movie, babe.
Yeah, I have to go get ready to watch the
Oh my gosh.
Terrifier.
We're gonna send you over to Koozie P. I believe Koozie is still live. Let me
Can
just
we
double check.
please get Koozie P to 1K? Again, he's streaming every day of October.
Koozie's still live.
He is Chris's younger brother.
I love
He's
this guy,
always,
man.
And we're not just recommending him because he is Chris's brother, but he is such an awesome person.
He has
and
a heart of gold.
Crushing it when it comes to his content, which is
Yeah.
mainly gaming.
Yeah.
If you guys join Chris during gaming streams, he is in the chat. He's helping us out.
He bought us the games.
He's actually gifted us a lot of our equipment ourselves and
Yeah.
then games.
This
so
guy's amazing. I love this guy.
He's amazing.
He's
yeah.
not even a brother, but I love this guy.
Yeah.
He's dressed as a hot dog right now. So
Don't spoil it for
we're
me.
gonna send you over there. Drop hot dog emojis in the chat. Hot dog emojis in the chat. In his chat. You guys are amazing. Have a great night.
We love you guys.
We will
See
probably
you in our
probably
next
be
stream.
live tomorrow, Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, so on and so forth. Buenas noches, se me cuidan. Happy
Have your
Halloween.
notifications on.
Wicked Wednesday in the books. Enjoy October because it's gonna fly by.
Yeah.
Sending you over to Koozie P. Put those hot dogs in his chat. Tell him Cristal and Cris
I'll
sent
let
you.
you guys know how it went after tonight, after watching Terrifier.
Terrifier. We're watching it tonight. Thank you guys. Have a great night. We'll